Hi, Jamie. How you doing?
Relative. Okay. I mean, you know you know what's going on with me, but
Yeah. We let's say welcome to all the viewers, right? If they if they're not watching now, they will be watching later if the recorded version. Just to welcome them in the Asian side of the stream is we will like to welcome all those in good evening, and of course we would like to welcome those that say good evening, all those in the UK's in the afternoons, and of course good morning, all those in the side of the Americas, right? And let us say hi to Wayne. Wayne is always there supporting us. Wayne Bonner, hi, welcome. All right. And let me bring in a guest. Have you got anything to add, Jamie, for the starting?
I'm just trying to look forward to the season, and hoping that, as we discussed prior to the broadcast, that our transfers become solid and not too Spursy in their future. But we can discuss that later.
Yeah. Okay. Let me bring in a guest who's been waiting in the back room for a while and patiently. Hold on. Your next guest is Mr. Brad Matthews. Hi, Brad. How are you doing?
Hello.
Long time. All of 5 minutes.
I'm good, thanks. How are you guys going?
Yeah, fine. Go ahead, Jamie.
I've just had I was talking pre-show about this supposed transfer. Alistair Gold is now reporting this. So he says, as per Gary Jacobs, Spurs have agreed a fee with Inter Milan for Lautaro Martinez. Plan is to play him alongside Harry Kane. More to follow on Football.London shortly. Priority has been the defence, but you don't pass up an opportunity like this with Inter's current issues. So maybe there's more mileage than we initially thought.
Well, let's hope. And let's hope that it's enough to keep Kane content at least, even if he ends up moving eventually.
Let's see how that goes first. Okay. Let's come back to the Kane issue. I just have a few words to say, right? In the world we live in now, right? Self-interest governs everything. So whatever Kane has done and what the club has done and all that, they are just doing it for themselves. So as fans, we also do the same thing. So that's why I said sometimes whatever we take judgment on, we have to look at ourselves first and before we judge somebody else. And of course, for the Kane issue, if he does stay, right, forgiveness is to be earned, right, through the deeds of redemption. So if he does stay, he bangs in the goals, everything will be forgiven. That's how I see it, right? So, and let's come back to, let's see what happened past week. Okay. Good thing is I was talking to Brad, right? We signed Romero. Yay. Yay.
Signed.
Yep, signed. Yeah. Actually, that is, I think, due to a legal technicality to do with more of the CRR side, that he can't come straightly to us as a player bought by us because there's a double sale there where CRR doesn't allow it. So most probably the 4 months that he's with us now, he's an option of a loan. Then when he hits the next transfer window, we will take him completely. But I'm not sure what's the contract like, whether the option is obligatory that we have to buy him or not.
I think it's optional. I think I've heard it's optional.
Yeah.
Okay, but is it the same? Is it the same with Galini as well? They're both loans that hopefully will turn into permanence.
Yeah, no, I think Galini is more if he plays a certain amount of games, we're obligated.
Yeah. Galini's
with Lloris's injury, with Lloris's injury, and Galini's initial form, I would like him to stay.
Yeah,
he looks against Chelsea. I thought
he looks like a good keeper. Yeah, I would like him to stay too. But Golini is a 20-game obligation that if he touches 20 games or above, I guess we have to buy him. But let's say I don't want to say something, something bad happens to Romero along the way from now to end of the year. We might just ship him back to Atalanta.
He's at Spurs, so
you never know. Right? But like I said, I think this deal. Remember, I was saying that we won't spend more than 25 to 30 million on a player this season, right? And all of a sudden, when he came in, I was thinking, okay, maybe I have to put out an apology. Okay. Then when the news broke out, he's on loan. I said, I'm correct again. We have not paid more than 25 to 30 million for a player. I was like, come on. But of course, this is not Spurs' problem. This is the Serie A and Atalanta's issue. Nothing to do with us, because if we have bought Romero directly from Juventus, then it's a totally different story. But now we're buying him through Atalanta. So I guess this is some kind of third party kind of thing they're trying to cut.
Yeah, because
right?
Be careful. Be careful. Third party.
Yeah.
If you say what you said, it sounds a bit more smelly.
I must admit,
all the deals are smelly anyway.
That thought did cross my mind. That I thought, I'm sure I can remember a wall where you can't join two clubs in the same transfer window, which effectively what he's doing. So when this loan issue came out, well then that sort of gets logical. That. So which probably you have to give Paratici his thing for that. The man's done well there. So
kudos to Paratici that he's actually got this deal crossed over the line, right? To bring actually Romero into the stadium and holding up the shirt, like all of us. Most of us Spurs fans now says that, right? We have to see him at the club and in the jersey before we actually believe that he's ours. Okay, right? So at least he's at the club, in the jersey, and we believe now. But the thing is the duration, and let's see what happens. I'm sure that when he joins the back line, he will bring the steel there. But now the question is that how is he going to adapt with players like Dyer and Sanchez? Okay. Which is more or less our
Well, hopefully Tomiyasu's mystery injury will be nothing, and we'll get him across the line, and then we can the rot can. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Yeah, the rot can set in. Is it?
No, rot going to set in. No,
Romero, Tomiyasu. No, sorry. I'm thinking of Roden, not
Roden.
That begins with an R. Yeah, I know.
And the funny thing is that we have not even seen Roden in any of the preseason friendlies. Let's see whether tonight he makes an appearance. And don't forget, there's also the rumor of Jaffet going off on a loan to Galatasaray.
And I would like to know more about this. Harry Kane sleeping at the training center for the next 5 nights or whatever. I mean, are they just going to do intensive training to get him somewhat match fit for the first game?
It's fulfilling our legal obligations that he has to isolate. But he can, because by being at the lodge, he can still train on his own. So I mean, to be honest, I don't expect him to play against Man City. Whether he turned up on Monday or not, I don't expect that to happen.
That's true.
One, because of what's been going on, but also because he's probably not going to be match fit. He's been on holiday sunning himself on the beach. Fair play to him. So I think that I can't see him playing. And another thing I don't understand is he hasn't even spoken to Nuno about anything. So make of that what you will.
But he did return. He did return on Saturday, right, which is yesterday. Okay. But I'm sure he more or less has to speak to either Paratici or Nuno when he's there. So, maybe not face to face like that. Maybe socially distanced away, like 6 feet or something, or maybe on the phone or a walkie-talkie on the other end of this, right? There must be some conversation that's gone on, right? And like a lot of people are saying, after what he has done and the statement that he has said that he has released, right, which is more or less that's what Levy style is, right? Never apologize for his mistakes, or never own up to whatever he's done wrong. So that's a few things that he's learned from Levy, I guess. And of course, there's a lot of backlash in this scenario regarding him going to M City and all that. But let's see what's going to really happen along the way, right? Whether he's leaving or not, right? Because every day until now, until the 1st of September, he can leave anytime. If the price is right.
I think what's going to happen, and I honestly want him to stay, because I'm pretty sure he'll give his all for Tottenham. I mean, he has to. I mean, he's got a World Cup to play in, and if he wants his transfer, he's got to want other clubs to want him. So I sadly think that we will sell him on the last day of the window.
Again,
I think that's what's going to happen. It's happened before,
and
because the problem with selling him, if we sold him tomorrow for £150 million, then all the clubs that we're trying to buy players from will think, Tottenham got money now, and the price will go up. So I think that we'll get this offer in. Don't ask me where Man City get the money from. Well, yeah, we know where they're getting their money from. But I think that they put this price on him, which helpfully the Lukaku deal has made the price on Harry Kane look better, because Lukaku's going for £115 million. And so that means that, we can quite rightly charge 150 million, 160, whatever, for Harry Kane. So you might have this sort of a player, although I can't see any Man City player wanting to join Tottenham, in all honesty. No disrespect to Spurs, but, why would you? Sort of thing. So then you get this add-ons.
Yeah, what you say is quite true, right, Brad? At the moment, we all know that not a lot of top-class players can't play for us, because we're not even in the Champions League. We're in the Conference League. That's part of it. Like I've always been saying, right, we rather have players who want to be at the club than their heart is not at the club. You see? But to a certain extent, if you talk about professionalism and all that, if Harry Kane does stay back, I'm sure he'll give his 110%.
Well, the thing is,
every time he's on the pitch.
The thing about Harry Kane, like he's if they strike up an agreement that that he'll have one more season, although from what I've heard, last season was supposed to be his one season. If you're Harry Kane and you're a big Spurs supporter like we all are, then surely in your if you know that's your last season in the club, you want to do your all to make your boyhood team win a trophy or do well. So I still, and look, I was hurt when he didn't turn up for training, because the one thing we all thought he, would be professional, blah, blah, blah. He's come up with that statement. Yeah, okay. It's, they had to come up with something. As I was watching a bit of Chris Cowlin this morning, he said, he didn't say in the statement, I'm looking forward to the first game of the season. I'm looking forward to playing, the Spurs shirt, blah, 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 blah. I didn't say anything about that whatsoever. But obviously, he's aware of the backlash from the supporters. And he said, well, I'm not expected to return until today. And he said, I won't go into that. So we don't know what, we're probably going to have to wait until, someone's autobiography comes out before we know what's gone on there.
Is he just being PC and then trying to save face and still intending to move?
Obviously, that statement is obviously, hey, we've got to do something about this, because the one thing Harry Kane has got amongst Spurs supporters is a brilliant reputation of, we all love him and that sort of thing. And you're only human if you don't want to see that disappear, do you? God, if I had all these people loving me, I wouldn't want that to disappear. So I think that they've come up with, well, we need to do something, and that's what I think that statement was. And again, Tottenham Hotspur are quite quiet at the moment, but then maybe they think, well, we haven't done anything wrong. We've got a player. We expected back on Monday. We've got, £150 million on price on his head. We don't want to send him to a Premier League club. Why should we say anything? So maybe that's their take.
I have a slightly removed question. What does Bob Spur TV mean by TTHTS?
Till they are holding the shirt.
Okay. I was worried. Okay, Bob.
Till they're holding the shirt. Yeah, big up, Bob. Big up,
Bob. I was worried. It was going to be a little bit rude. So
Bob, you have the link. If you want to, you can hop on, Bob. Right. And let me just let you know.
Got the whole world in his hand. Okay.
All right. The lineup is out for the match. Right. Lloris is captain. Reguilon, Dyer, Sanchez, Tanganga, Højbjerg, Skip, Bergwijn, Dele, Lucas, Son. That's the first starting 11. Subs will be Golini, Whiteman, Doherty, Winks, Roden, Sissoko, Lo Celso, Aurier, Davis, Carter Vickers, O'Malley, Scarlett.
Need to change your prescription.
Scarlett, John and Clark. Yeah, I need to see that. I thought it was omelette or something like that. So, but it's O'Malley.
You're just hungry. Just hungry.
Can't be hungry. Just had. I told you I had egg prata and.
I'm getting my second course. Have you seen? And Daniel's coming on in a minute, so I'm going to be getting my vicarious cereal.
Let me introduce a good friend of mine. Good morning, Brian.
Good
Hello,
morning,
sir.
guys.
Hello, Sir Daigle.
How are we all? Good morning and good afternoon, wherever we are in the world.
Afternoon,
Good,
yeah.
good evening. Good evening.
There we go. It's just gone. It's coming. What is it? 8:20 here in the morning.
Yeah. We are in the evening, 8:20.
There you go. There you go. You're an
Yeah.
easy one to remember then. Just 12 hours ahead of me. That's easy to remember.
Brad is about 4 hours ahead of you, and
5. You're back home.
5 for
20
you.
past one here at the moment. So
5.
Yeah, I remember the time difference from back home, Eugene. That's the easiest one to remember. That's the easiest one to remember.
Yeah, and Bobby says right eyes are dodgy, and he needs it's all Kleenex related. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Bob,
Yeah,
he's married. He shouldn't need the Kleenex.
To wipe the eyes. We're crying.
Sorry.
Tears of joy.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Joy.
Sorry. Okay, God, I'm sorry. My schoolboy humor comes out with these guys. Sorry.
And Brian.
Yes.
Haven't seen you in a long time. How you been doing?
Yeah, I've been good. Just been working hard. So with the time difference, obviously, it's a bit limiting to when I can come and join some of these streams. But I just woken up, and then I know you do yours at 1 p.m. English time. I quickly saw you on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? Let's come and speak to the boys.
Yeah. Yes.
And your ladies have got the Olympic gold.
We did. I mean, obviously.
I have to make. Wait. Hold on, Brian. I had to make an apology. Right. The last stream I was on with you. Right. What did I say? Sweden was smacked Canada.
Yeah.
And what happened? They went into penalties and Canada won. So
yeah, not just that. First of all, it's great. It's great to be in a country where a team wins a penalty shootout in a final, which is phenomenal. But I have to say, some of those penalties were absolutely diabolical. I mean, like literally, I think the team at one point, both teams were saying, right, we're both going to go over here. Let's see who can get it in, because I think 4 penalties in a row. It was saved in exactly the same spot.
Yes, I know. It was a bit weird, right?
So I watched a bit of the extra time, mainly because I was so hungover yesterday I saw that the final of the football was on. So I thought, and I heard that Brian Hill scored, almost scored the winner with a. I thought, watch this.
He's very Spurs in that respect.
Yeah, like most Spurs fans, we all want to watch. It's a new Tottenham player. Let's hope Spain win, and he wins a gold medal. And of course, the Spurs curse struck, and they got beaten. So, it's welcome Spurs, Brian, sort of thing.
Yep.
And Brian, if I'm not mistaken, you were more or less like 5 days. You haven't been doing a stream until the weekend, right? Because you work and all that. Yeah.
I was on Monday. It was a bank holiday here on Monday. And last year, so I'm working for a new company now, because when I was working for Booking.com in September, we closed due to COVID. September gone after 6 years. But the thing is, this country is so big. I don't know if it's because it's so big, but this actual holiday that it was on Monday actually isn't a bank holiday in Ontario. It's in other parts of Toronto and Canada. And during the year, there's other parts where there's a holiday here and not in the other provinces. So I thought at Booking.com, I'd always been working because it's not Ontario. And then it got to like the Friday before, and then my boss said to me, enjoy the long weekend. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's not in Ontario. And they're like, no, it's in Canada, so we take it off. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So
let me explain that to you, Brian. We have this here in Malaysia too, because we have about 13 states, right?
Yeah.
And two or three federal territories, right? So each state, right, will have their own holidays. So sometimes if you're in that state will have a holiday. The other states won't have that holiday. So that's what.
It's the same in the UK. There's bank holidays that are in Scotland, but not in England. In Ireland, not in.
I mean, Scotland had one last week, actually.
Yeah, so it's just really weird.
If you look on the Tottenham calendar, you'll actually see that it's marked. This is a Scottish bank holiday. This is an Irish bank holiday. This is a British UK bank holiday.
Okay.
So on Monday, I'm more than made up for it. I did 5 streams on Monday.
Wow.
I think maybe during the week I went on We Are Tottenham TV followed by Brad a couple of times, I normally go that morning show because it's before I start work, so I can kind of go on there.
You looked very happy to be with Daniel and Sim.
I'm always happy to be with Ben and Sim. I'm always
Ben and Sim, Daniel. I'm thinking about Yid Kid.
Then I did the Yid Kid with Daniel on Monday with Eugene and Brian Ireland.
Yeah.
and then literally because of work, and I'm working non-stop, and it's just so
work is good.
It's so long. The days are just so long, and even though you're just sitting in the computer all day, you're like, do I want to sit in the computer for another 2 hours after I finish work to do a show? I'm like, oh. So yes, I went on Bob's. I went on the legend, the myth, the. Like I said, I know he's in the chat. Bob Spur is just like one of the greatest people under God's hot sun. Period. He is brilliant, and anything I can do on his channel, I'll always be on there. So that was good, and then obviously here we are now.
Yes.
Here we are now.
Yeah. You were on Bob's channel about 12 hours ago. No, more or less.
Yeah,
it was about 5. Yeah, it was about 5. It was on for about 2 and a bit hours. So yeah, from 5 p.m. UK time, my time, to about 7:30. I think I was on.
Yeah. Right.
I was watching Irish Hotspur and then the Wall, and I was so tired. I mean, yesterday it was a write-off day for me, really. So,
isn't it great though, now, Brad, that you can just literally? We used to, like when we were growing up and whatever. It used to be okay. I want to get my sports fix. Okay, I'll watch Sky Sports News and watch them regurgitate the same news. The same way every single moment. And then they're going to go to cricket and then boxing and then whatever sport they want to talk about. But nowadays, because of all the UK YouTube creators, you can just literally whack YouTube on.
Exactly.
And get different views.
What about match of the day? Waiting for Brian Moore and Dickie Davis and everything. That was Saturday mornings. It'll be Dickie Davis and the horse racing and everything, and then a bit of football. You had to try and avoid the score the whole time if you didn't get a ticket to the match. And
Jamie, do you get match today? Do you get match today in the Philippines?
No, I'm talking about when I was back in the UK.
No, but what I'm saying is because right now I have a link. No. Okay, so I'll send you guys a link. I sent it to Jason over here. I have a link that shows you match today. Perfect.
Okay.
Because
only if it's legit. If it's not legit, don't send it to me.
It's legit.
So I have anxiety. I overthink.
Is it free?
It's free.
Yeah, it's free. Then it's okay.
Is it BBC? Is it BBC iPlayer?
Nope.
There's a load of streams out there.
I'll send it to you. But do you know what? It's honestly the reason I say that, and when you said it, is people that live abroad, anyone abroad, but mainly English people that live abroad. There's nothing better than on the first game of the season when you just sit down and you hear.
Even before that, even now we have the classified result.
That tune. That tune is absolutely. It's just, and it's even since I've been married as well. When we were living in England, I even said to my wife, "Listen, we can go out on that first game of the season if Spurs aren't playing, but I have to be back to watch the first match of the day live."
Yeah, match of the day used to be.
Okay, you're going before me. If that was in the 70s, I was in shorts and probably nappies.
But for me, we don't get match of the day, right? Because most of our English matches, we all come from our cable provider. So they have their own, match of the day kind of thing, where they do all the preseason reviews and all that. So for me now.
Now in my head is all the things like the music like Ski Sunday and the F1, the chain.
Which I only found out a few years ago was Fleetwood Mac. I never knew that until a few years ago.
Yeah. The thing is, I listened to it, and it's not clearly about cars. So, but it just, I heard it first with Formula One.
Yeah, but
back when it was Murray Walker, and he's overtaken.
Yeah, perfect.
He's got out of the car. He's fighting.
Either, so there you go.
But I'll get that link out to you, boys.
Okay.
Brian, I've got to ask you a question actually whilst you're on.
Hold on first, Brad. Let me bring on one more guest, all right? Let me bring on one more guest, and you.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
Daniel, how are you doing, buddy?
Where have the goggles gone?
Somebody stepped on them, so for now I'm wearing contacts until I get my new glasses back, which should be like in 2 days' time.
Okay.
Yeah. Just hold on for a while. Brad was trying to ask Brian the question. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Brad.
I was going to say, Brian. I was just saying to the guys that sadly, I think Spurs will sell Harry Kane on the last day of the transfer window. I was just wondering whether you feel the same way.
I've said the whole time with Stelios as well that he's going this summer. I've not changed that. I've said this as soon as he announced it before the Villa game. I've been saying this, and I still think it's going to happen. I really don't. I really hope it's not going to be on the last day. I really, really pray to God. It's in a way because of losing him. I don't want it to be on the last day because in case we don't get a replacement. Now I've woken up to this wonderful news about Martinez. But then I've also just heard, and I think Ali Gold's just tweeted it, that apparently this deal was agreed before Chelsea gave the yes for Lukaku.
Right.
So if Lukaku is going, if you look at it two ways. If Inter Milan desperately need this money, you've got to sell.
Yeah.
But if they're like, okay, we need to pull back, but we're not losing both of our star strikers, then that deal may scupper. Now, I was saying yesterday on Bob Spurs, we need to start thinking of the future because whether he goes this season or gives us one more, it will be one more season and you're gone.
Yeah.
And everyone in the world knows this.
Yeah.
So we have to start thinking about replacing. Just like we did with the way we brought Galini in, I think is fantastic.
Yeah, that was good.
Not just bringing him in, but the way this deal is structured, the way the deal has been planned, I think it is brilliant. And we're not kind of in that position now that when his contract ends next season, whether he stays or goes, we're kind of covered. Yeah. And we need to do that with Kane. So, yeah, we should just have to see. The thing I was saying on Bob Spurs well yesterday is I want this to be on record that if he does go to Man City, everyone will then again see what I see about Levy because he's gone on all the time saying we are not selling to a Premier League club. We are not selling. We are not selling. We are not selling.
Okay. But we sold him. Yeah.
Brian, hold on, Brian. Let me bring the man himself on. Hi, Bobby.
Oh my God!
You said his name 3 times, so he's appeared.
No. That's Beetlejuice does that. Only bad people do that. This is an angel. An angel has just come on.
No, mate. No. Cheers for having me on. Obviously, with yourself, Eugene, and Jamie and Dad, and it's like being amongst friends. With Brian, it's family. But with Brad, I've never had the honour to be on the same stream as you, Brad. So I've always watched you, mate, on
thank you
on We Are Tottenham and Harris. So yeah, a pleasure, mate. Pleasure. Absolutely on.
Yeah. Same with me as well. Meet you for the first time, Bob. It's brilliant. And you're right. Everyone seems to. You feel like you know everyone. It's an incredible thing. And I was watching your show last night, but I was so hungover that I just sort of,
It probably made more sense. It probably made more sense.
Yeah. And Bobby, last night, it's 5 a.m. in the morning for me. So,
mate, don't worry about it.
Usually at that time, I really tucked in my bed.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I know you love me, but you don't love me that much. That's cool.
That's it. Piss off, Bob.
Big up. Come on.
Come on.
All right, Jay.
Okay, we were going back into the things that Brian's been saying, right? Do you think that, for me, I feel, right, somehow or another, I think for Kane, the deal has already been done. And all this drama that's been created around it, right, is trying to give Levy a good stance, you see. If Levy just came out and said, okay, I already sold Kane for 160 million, right? Like, I think last night, Brian was saying, right, it will be pandemonium, right? So he has to drag out this into some kind of show to make it seem like Levy is the hero of trying to keep Kane on, trying to tie him down, try not to let him go. But deep down inside, all of a sudden, everything's turned quiet, and we're going to be linked to another 20 or 30 strikers along the way. Watch that and see. All right. Yeah. So I think a lot of us are in the position. Maybe now we are in denial. But of course, deep down inside,
been there for the past 20 years.
Yeah. But deep down inside, right? of course, I don't want Kane to leave, but
Yeah.
In the end of the day, he's already at that juncture where he has made up his mind which path he needs to take. So I guess it will take a lot to undo that. That's how I see it, right? Yeah.
With me and Brian, I love him, he loved me and everything, but there's one thing that we always disagree on, and so about Harry Kane. I honestly, genuinely do believe he's going to stay. I honestly believe. I think it's come to a point where Kane undoubtedly is one of the best players in the world, if not the best striker in the world. I truly believe that. And it's about time we matched his ambition. I don't go with this narrative, let's keep him for another season. No. Because that just sounds defeatist to me. That's just saying, Kane, Mr. Kane, please stay with us one more season. Because after a season, you can go after a season because we'll still be in a shit mess. No, for me, it should be a case of now what we're doing, bringing quality players. Hopefully, the whole Martinez thing is true, but it's THFC for me, till they're holding up the shirt. We'll see.
There's a tattoo, Bob.
See. Yeah, but we hope.
Yeah.
I think it's come to a point where we need to prove to Kane. Understandably, I don't condone his actions. I condemn his actions. I think he's been a total twat with his actions. But you can't deny the fact we're a weaker team without Harry Kane in our team. We're a big club. I know everyone's going to take mick out of that. For me, we're the biggest club in the world. We need to start putting the big boy pants on. Like Brian likes to refer to, and by bringing in quality players, Romero's a start. We need to kick on. No point bringing Romero in and sitting back saying, "Here you go, our job's done." No. We've got the ascendancy in the transfer market. We'll let Paratici prove he's a don. He's no don in my eyes just now. He's going to get there once we start getting the quality players in. But we need to show ambition, and that's exactly what Kane's been going on about. And I do think if we bring the right players in, we're finally spending the money that we've always had. And Kane will stay. Like I say, that whole 1 year stance I don't believe in. If he's going to stay, he's going to stay for the 3 seasons. Why? Because we're a big club and we'll show why.
Yeah, I hope you're right, Brian. I really hope you're right. I mean, sorry, Bob. I was just saying to Brian that I think he's going to. I think they're going to sell him on the last day of the window. But I hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong. It's he's such a good player, and but you're right. We have to convince him that we're going to be a club in the future. And obviously, last season didn't go any way to sort of help in that. But maybe with Paratici, the players we get in, and then we'll still have a slow start to this season. I keep saying that, but hopefully, as the season goes on, we'll have that sort of people looking forward to the following season. But I think with Kane, if he stays, I think it's going to need Champions League football the following season. Else this thing's going to happen again. So
because I've just put two links in the chat about Man City still believing they can fall through and offering Bernardo Silva and cash as a possible deal.
Would you guys take it? Bernardo Silva?
Not with Pep now. Not with Pep. The way he came out and blatantly tapped up Harry Kane in the press conference. What a piss take. Sorry, Dan. Yeah, go on. But that was a complete piss take. You don't sit there and say, essentially, we want to buy Kane and it's Tottenham Hotspur stopping us from. You don't go public with that. You never do. It was totally out of order, mate. Totally out of order, and that's the reason why I don't want him to go to Man City now because of Pep. Because
can you imagine if someone had done that about De Bruyne? Can you imagine if we'd been in a position and gone, we absolutely love De Bruyne, we want him, but Man City aren't? Then all pandemonium would break loose. God, that's just been my word of the weekend.
Pandemonium, it's a good word.
Yeah, I'm loving that word. I don't know why it's come out all of a sudden, but yeah.
Don't take
guys, I'm going to get my other laptop and log into the stream so I don't lose it, so I can spend a bit more time with you guys. So I'm going to move my camera.
All right, buddy. Look at that setup. What a tremendous setup there Brad Matthews has got.
Very Alistair Goldish, isn't it? Very Alistair Goldish.
Very.
This is my office. This is my office chair that the company paid for, and it's like I can wheel you around my whole flat.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what? I thought you just said when you said your office chair, I thought you were sitting on your office chair and you're wheeling yourself around. I was like, that is what kind of office do you have where you've got a sofa that spins around? I was like, what the hell is going on?
But okay, out of all this that's happened, right? Why don't we ask our youngest member here how he feels? He's
I've already said my bit. I've already said my bit.
Oh yeah. You. Okay, Daniel, 13 years old, right? And you're seeing all this drama, and this was more or less will be some kind of experience for you now, and maybe 5-10 years down the road, you might re-experience it again. And I'm sure this is the first time you've seen a world-class player that we have, right, in your lifetime that is going through this
just
drama.
a quick question. Have you guys? I don't know if it's just been announced, but have you seen the starting lineup?
Yeah.
Okay, I've literally. Okay, my bad. Go on, carry on.
Okay, can somebody share it onto the screen?
I can't share on the screen, but I can read it out very quickly because I've got it right in front of me.
No, Daniel, do you know how to do the share? I've been trying to figure that out for some time.
Yeah, done all now. Yeah.
Share the lineup on the screen. Then while that, you can go ahead and talk about how you feel.
Bob's got to be loving the central defensive play at the partnership.
You know what? It does state to me though, when Dembele's going out the club.
But does it look like a tree at the back?
Could be, but Dembele not being involved in the squad again, mate, says to me. I mean, I've got issues that it takes someone 6 weeks to get match fit to be even involved in a squad for a friendly. Never mind make a few minutes. So yeah, and Dembele's exclusion says to me it's maybe au revoir.
He's not even in what I call the subs, right?
No, he's not been in any squad, Eugene. Any squad.
I know. Yeah, that's right. We were hoping that he at least be in the squad for this friendly.
He's not in it, mate.
So I don't know. Maybe he's not meeting Paratici. I'm sorry, Nuno's health and fitness requirement.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Eugene. If it's taking a player 6 weeks to get match fit, I mean, yes, he's had a baby, but that's probably 3-4 days out of your regime. If it doesn't, if 6-7 weeks doesn't get you match fit to be even involved in the squad, not even in the starting lineup or but not even in the squad. There's something wrong. There's something wrong there.
Bobby, hold on for a while. Let me bring on one more guest. Good evening, Soham.
Yes, Soham.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm fine. It's been
how's work? How's it? Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, busy. That's good. Once you're busy, it's good. Okay, have you met? I'm sure you've met everybody around here, right? Bob, you've met. You met
Brian? Except Brian. Brian's the new face.
Right. Yeah, Brian's.
Hello, buddy.
You've been lucky, mate. You've been lucky.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I went like that. Like, hi, with my forehead. Hi.
Brian is the leader of the Levy Out In It Out movement. He's been holding that flag up for the past 13 years.
He's been holding the flag up longer than I've lived.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Jesus God. That's not bad. Oh my God. That really is.
Yeah,
1 year longer than you've been alive. That is really concerning. When you put it in that's really concerning.
Yeah.
Okay. So haven't spoken to you in some time. Last week you were on and you were busy. So 2 weeks. How are your feelings now? We've got Romero in, and after all the Kane drama and all that, he's back at the lodge, going through his quarantine procedures and doing his training on his own. How do you feel now? Sorry. Before I say that, right, we're supposed to get the feelings of Daniel. Daniel, you go first. Right. Yeah, we forgot about that. Because Soham jumped in. Go ahead, Daniel.
Pretty much, I'm just saying that right now, I'm interested in the Paratici project, not in the Levy project. 20 years of Levy, I haven't lived all 20, but I've lived 13 of them, and
he would have our hairstyle if he did.
Yeah, and it has not been a fun 13 years. But I don't know if you guys read that report. Well, Romero said as soon as he got contracted by Tottenham and he saw the Paratici plan, he could not say no to that. We haven't heard the Paratici plan, but right now it's looking good. We've got Romero in. We're being linked to Lautaro Martinez. And one thing I must say about Lautaro Martinez is So they want him to partner Harry Kane. If he is going to partner Harry Kane, or if he's not, that's another question. But they bought him to partner Harry Kane. But if we get Lautaro Martinez and Kane goes, then we're going to have to buy a number 10 because Kane plays two positions. He's a creator and he's a goal scorer. So if we sell him, Lautaro Martinez is a goal scorer, then we'll have to get a creator. That's something that we've been lacking since Eriksen left.
Well said, Daniel.
We need an Eriksen type player then.
Yeah.
And can Højbjerg fit the bill? You know,
not regularly.
Højbjerg and Skip.
Well, that's for the center defensive mid position. I'm talking about like an attacker that creates
like a number 10,
Yeah, like a number 10, like a Kevin De Bruyne.
Or even a false 9. A number 10 or even a false 9 would do.
Yeah. I just want to nip something in the bud. We could bring in 4-5 world-class players, and kudos to Paratici and kudos to Levy for bringing in Paratici, but it will not make up for 20 years worth of indecisive and unambitious decisions. So for me personally, I'm not speaking for Brian or anyone else for me personally, I need to see a continuous and a continuous ground of progression, a continuous progression over the next 3 or 4 years, at least 3 or 4 years, because it's all very well bringing in loads of players this season, but then sitting back and let that get stale, exactly how it went under Poch, and I don't want that. I think if we are going to be successful, that's the time to strike the transfer market. Just like when we were officially second best team in Europe, we never took advantage of that. So for me, Levy, I'm never going to sit here and say I'll never give Levy his due. Of course I will. But for me, a lot of people are thinking, look what Levy's doing now. Brilliant. He's doing brilliant, and Paratici's doing brilliant as well. But it's going to take a lot more than 4 or 5 signings for me to start saying Levy in. It will never happen. It will never. The only way it will happen if we see a natural progression, a consistent progression over the next 3 or 4 years. For me to think, you know what, the guy is doing something. Not even 3 or 4 seasons, 3 or 4 transfer windows. I'd say I'd go as far as that, which would probably be 2 seasons. If we see a natural progression and we are strengthening and we are taking advantage of the fact we're going to be, we'll get all these players in, mate. There's no reason why we can't challenge the top 4. I've always said that. Get the right personnel, we'll challenge for top 4. But by no means, and take it negativity or whatever. My 20 years worth of dislike the way he's been running, ENIC have been running this club, is no way going to sway me from that just because of a few signings. Like I say, consistency, consistent progression, then absolutely kudos to Levy and certainly kudos to Paratici. But like I say, I just want to nip it in the bud because a lot of people have been saying to myself, oh, remember when we spoke a year ago and you were Levy out? Look at this, we've brought in 3-4 players. Yeah, well done. He's doing his job. He's a chairman of a biggest football club in the world, and he's bringing quality players. Well done. Where was that for the last nearly swore there, 20 years.
The way you put that back.
So yeah, for me it has to be a consistent.
Yeah, you've been warned. Bob's controlling himself. You need to hold on to your tongue as well.
Okay, so
when you get impassioned, you start getting a bit leery.
I know. Especially since Dan is here, I'll have to be a lot more polite now.
Well, just to tell Brian, right? Soham is like our version of you. When he gets into the issue. Yeah. And let's say, now I'm going to let Soham have his rant. Go ahead, Soham.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, all right. What I'll say right now is I'm not feeling too bad. Thing is, with our luck, Romero might turn out to be a defensive version of Lamela in that when he plays, he played decently well, but then he'll be injured forever, given our luck. And he already seems to have an injury now, which is not good signs anyway. But yeah, other than that, Brian Hill, I saw Hill play for the first time yesterday in the Olympic final. He is a lot like Jack Grealish in the way that he plays. I won't say he's as good as Jack Grealish, but the style is similarly there. He tries to take the fullback in a 1v1 on. He tries to take them on in a 1v1 situation. Tries to dribble past them. He tries to find out the killer pass every so often. He's very similar in that style, but obviously he needs some work to be done. And I think Nuno is a good coach for that purpose. I mean, certainly better than what Mourinho would have been for him. So yeah, that's good.
100%.
In terms of our transfer activity, right? Hill's good, Golini is good, Romero's good. So far, transfer activity has been decent. Nothing to complain about there. The first concerning thing that I'm watching is this Lautaro development. I mean, 70 million for Lautaro, we are overpaying. We are massively overpaying. I am not on board with Lautaro. The only reason thing with Lautaro is he's brilliant with his link-up play. He's brilliant with his movement. His finishing is not that good. I mean, it can be frustrating. I mean, like if you look at his stats, he has over 3. He has close to like 4 shots per game, and then he has like what his XG is like 0.5 per game or something like that. So yeah, his finishing is just not good, and it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. Maybe he'll improve under Spurs, but yeah, right now 70 million for Lautaro. I'm not too keen on that. But what that also tells me is that probably we are going to sell Kane. In spite of all the drama of Kane goes, Kane stays, Kane goes, Kane stays, I think Kane is leaving. If you are really spending 70 on Lautaro, yeah, I think Kane is leaving. So
that's where the money's going to come from then, from Kane.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, we did the same thing when Bale left as well. We bought the 7 players. We bought like 4 or 5 players, and then we sold Bale. It's not like we sold Bale first, got the money, and then did the business. We did the business first. It was very poor business, in all honesty, but we did the business first, and then we sold Bale. I think we're going to do the same thing this time.
Do you think, what about the scenario where, obviously, if we sold Kane tomorrow for 160 million pound or whatever, then obviously the clubs that we're trying to buy players from, we're going to...
Exactly.
So what about, I mean, I don't think Daniel Levy would do this because he's not brave enough, but what about if we accept that Kane's going, and I don't accept it, but say we do, then he spends the Kane money now, and then on gambling on the fact that we sent him on the last day of the window for 160 million pound. I don't think he will.
Brad, do you think by doing that, mate, we're kind of stopping our rebuild? Because surely we need to know. Nuno needs to know now if Kane's going to be part of the team or not. If he is going to go at the end of the window, I'd rather know now. I'd rather sell him now because
look,
if Kane's not going to be here, we need to start building a team completely different because, like it or not, with him being the best player in our team, we need to, if he's going to be in it, we need to play a different way to Kane.
Exactly. Definitely. We'll have to do a complete. Exactly. We'll have to do a complete different system now because, to be honest, for the last 12 months, our playing style was basically pass the ball to Harry Kane and inshallah. That was basically our playing style for the last 12 months.
But certainly for the first game of the season, maybe the first 2 games of the season, I would say that Nuno is probably planning to not have Kane in the team.
Exactly.
He won't have Kane in the team.
Yeah, I don't think
that's why I think it's a bit selfish. You know, we need to know now if he's going to be in the team because I don't think we can afford a bad start. I do believe there's no point bringing all these quality players in if we're going to write off the first month of the season purely and simply we don't know what's going because
I know what you're saying there. I know what you're saying there, Bob, but unfortunately I've actually resigned myself to a poor start. I've accepted it now,
and that's unfortunate.
And it is because I know that from recent years we normally buy our players at the last minute in the window, so then you've got to get them into the Premier League mode, you've got to get them into Nuno's mode, and that takes time, and we've done it before, and that's why I'm sort of more or less. I'm looking at it, to be honest, I'm looking at it as like a first season that we had under Pochettino, where he's getting to know his team and that sort of thing. So, but as you were saying earlier, as long as we go on in the season, we can see there's a future there. Exactly. Football is very much a win today sort of thing. You know, this sort of playing for the future doesn't seem to happen much these days. But unfortunately, I think that we might have to accept that this season. I could be wrong. We might start.
And you know what? And you know what? Since this Lautaro link seems to be so like concrete, even people like Ali Gold are reporting it. I think it's this kind of report that makes me think that Kane is leaving because Lautaro and Kane are not the same type of player. So we are definitely looking to build a new system. Maybe the hierarchy within the club are aware of the fact that Kane is going to leave. Maybe even Nuno knows, but it's just something that the club has told Nuno to do. Like when you go out in the press conference, do not address the fact that we will sell Kane because then the issue just goes up. There are more issues. It will do more harm than good if it's out in the public knowledge that Kane is going to leave. So I think it's just something that even Nuno has been told, like, all right, just act like you don't know anything about this. Just act like everything is normal. We'll handle everything. Like the one thing that I like Nuno said last time is we will handle this internally. I feel like he already knows what's going on. He's just not willing to comment on it in the media. He used the word internally, which makes me think that he is aware of what's going on. It's not something like Nuno has to be told that Nuno is not sure about whether Kane will stay or not. He already knows it's just something that he cannot say out loud in the media.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, our
so it's
club
something
is,
that
our club's notoriously quiet on all things.
Just hold on, guys. Let me say this. Bobby and Brad, if you are going to, you're going to watch the match and anytime, just let me know. And you need to hop off, just let me know. Because more or less,
sorry, you said that I'm actually watching the match, but I'm also starting work at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I've kind of got to use it. I'm not like Bob, where I have a chair that can do this, and I have to. I'm watching. I've got my tablet there to watch the game. I've got my screen here to watch the.
Yeah, it's my Zoom on my camera. You see.
See, look at him go. See, look at him go. Look, Bob. Brad,
it's the same. It's same with me now, right? I've got my laptop doing the stream, and I've got my handphone here waiting for the match.
Yeah, and I've got to use my laptop for work.
Well, this room I'm in now. This room is my lounge room, my living room, my lunch room, my bedroom, my work room, my recording studio, my. It's everything. My practice room. It's like
the West Wing. The West Wing, yeah.
The days of being a student, hey, Brad. Days of being a student.
But guys, it's honestly, it's always a pleasure being on with everyone. Have a great rest of the show. Enjoy the game. Let's see what happens this week. Love you all. Bob Spur, I'll be in touch. Love you, man.
Before you go, update. Tottenham are interested in Lionel Messi and have now made an offer.
Yay!
From what source?
I said it right.
That's from the Spurs web, and let me see where the thing is. Tottenham Hotspur amongst the clubs that have made. Oh no, you can pour cold water. ESPN. They're anti-Spurs. They're anti-Spurs. So,
it's not just that. But what you do have to say before I go is if Spurs hadn't been one of, it's very, very good to say, yeah, we've inquired about him. Yeah. I've inquired about being the Prime Minister of Canada, but I'm not going to be it.
One more breaking news as well. Hey, Brian, exclusive there for you, Eugene. There's one more. This is from Romano. Edin Dzeko agreement on personal terms with Inter is confirmed.
I read this as well.
Oh, that's interesting.
Apparently not to replace Martinez. Inter want two strikers
to replace the
I think.
So you give all this like exciting news, and then you go, but.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the thing is the way Dzeko
to replace Lukaku.
Exactly. The way
guys enjoy your show. Okay, leave you out. Right.
All right.
Okay. All right. So what time is it there on your site now?
Yeah, it's
5 more minutes to the show.
The players are coming
out. 4 minutes.
So I could probably crowd. I think one of my I couldn't make it, but one of my mates is there. So.
Hey, Iggy's at the stadium, right?
He is. He's at the stadium. I think Stella's as well. Stella's at the stadium as well.
Stella's at the stadium too. Okay. Yeah. So Tottenham away is doing a show there. Yeah.
They did
a preview with Tottenham away, which was great. But So, but they keep it up, bigging up the pie and what was it called? The
we are Tottenham pie shop. Smash. Pie and smash. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I can't agree with that. I've already told him it's Levy owned, so Enoch owned. So no, I'm not.
Hey, what about this new deal we've got with Get Here, this sort of food company, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I had to do a lockdown. I had to do a isolation for 10 days. So I thought, I need to get food in. And someone recommending Get Here. I live in Ealing, which is in Zone 3 of London, right? So it's London, effectively.
Yeah.
I went on, registered with them, all my details. Blah, blah, blah. Where do you live? Ealing. Oh, we don't deliver there. Sorry.
We don't deliver.
Yeah. So what a waste of time. So, yeah.
No, that's all good. Eugene, thank you, buddy.
Okay. Thanks for the support, Bobby. Catch up later.
As always, buddy. As always. I'll always be there. You know that. You know that. Big up. Cheers, Brad. Jamie. Soham. See you later, buddy.
See you later.
Yeah.
I've got to set up my TV studio now. I've got to get my HDM cable, collect it to my laptop, to the TV. So.
Okay. All right.
Right, great as always, guys.
All right. I guess catch up again later.
Yeah, with the season starting, I guess the times I'll be able to come on and be when I try and go to the away games, but I can't. I very rarely get tickets because of the loyalty points and that sort of thing. But certainly, because a lot of our games at home will be on the Sunday, so I won't be able to make those. But certainly, if we're playing away, I'll be able to come on. If you want me to.
All right.
Cool. Best of luck, guys. Take care. And
come
on, you Spurs, and leave you out.
Come on, Spurs, leave you out.
Bye.
This is what happens when our schedule clashes with either a
match.
decent or a big match. Yeah. So.
But
We
I
spoke
think this
about
match is
earlier.
because I guess is how you say, this is our match which we are facing our enemy from wherever and forever, right? So a lot of people are excited to watch us play against
Yeah, you
them.
can watch this match. Yeah, I'm just waiting for someone to post a dodgy illegal stream link on the Bangalore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go back to
I'll just
all
follow
right.
that.
Hold on. I'll send you a link.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, which I don't condone. I only legit. So
Yes.
I actually
me-
paid for the match because I actually
you
know
have to-
somebody that has mind damage.
You
So
part of
Oh,
the
you know me then.
I like to help out these type of charities.
Okay.
Let me just hold on. Let me do this for.
We are playing in a tournament Mind series, and then we'll play the likes of Sissoko and Wings in a match, which is more conducive towards mind damage than anything else.
Yeah.
Just about to say,
I
the Tottenham signed up for a Mind series tournament, while Levy has been giving us mind damage for 20 years.
mean, just imagine if you're Lionel Messi. You played with the best centre midfield partnership of our generation in Xavi and Iniesta. And if you come to Spurs, you'll play with the second best centre midfield partnership of our generation in Wings and Sissoko. I mean, I'm sure he can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. Everyone's going to the to somehow watch the match.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure. So are you on your laptop or your phone?
I'm on my laptop.
All right. I really sent something to your phone.
Have we been linked to Lionel Messi?
Yes, we have.
By ESPN. So don't hold your breath.
I already told you, right? Well, all this drama that's happening, all this drama which is happening with Harry Kane and all that, right? We are already going to be linked to another 20 or 30 strikers along the way.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
So whether it's real or not, it's beyond more or less the scenario, right? So in the end of the day, we will just have to wait.
But it says here.
Oh, okay, I got a stream. Yeah,
I got a notification from ESPN saying Lionel Messi has agreed. I know, but Lionel Messi has agreed to a 2-year deal with Paris Saint-Germain with an option for a 3rd year. ESPN source 1 hour ago. So now that they're saying that Tottenham's coming in, just doesn't make sense to me.
Is that really going to rock the boat?
If Tottenham comes in, Lionel is going to call Pochettino and he'll be like, all right, Poch, tell me, should I go to Spurs? And then Poch will tell him what happens when you go to Spurs. And
then which is very, very true, right? So...
Oh, wait. Arsenal actually have a decent lineup. I see Aubameyang, I see Bellerin, I see Lacazette. Yeah, they have a decent lineup. I see a lot of their regular players.
Yeah.
We have Lloris. Yeah, no, they're just lining up on the pitch right now.
Okay. What link do you have?
I have this one. I'll just post it in the private chat. Yeah, I'll just post it on the private chat.
Okay.
Again, guys, I love my club, but I'm not gonna legitimize the illegitimate links. So I know nothing. I know nothing about
you can't see anything and you don't know nothing, Jamie. Okay. All right.
It's actually why back in the day I went from going from mix CDs to iTunes, because I suddenly felt that getting all these mix CDs wasn't the proper way to do things. So I started subscribing to iTunes. So.
Okay.
Wait, are we still live?
Yeah, we're still
yes,
live.
we are. We've just lost half of our. We've just lost half of our panel because they're all watching the match.
Yeah, okay, they're all going to watch the match. But never mind. We can do a watch along, and while we're doing this,
this is pretty much their first team lineup: Bernd Leno, Hector Bellerin, Kieran Tierney, Ben White, Alexander Lacazette, Emil Smith-Rowe, Aubameyang, Pepe, Pablo Mari, Sambi Lokonga, the new guy, and Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka is still there. My goodness.
I feel like triggering AFTV and putting like a super chat something.
Oh, okay.
AFTV.
Granit Xhaka is like their version of Musa Sissoko, I feel.
Seriously? Oh,
And
Granish Xhaka, but I thought Xhaka is quite a. I mean, he plays with a bit of steel when he plays, right? So I guess he does have some positives. Muso Sissoko has just like lost it for the past 18 months, and
I
he
mean,
doesn't know
look,
what he's doing most of the time.
thing is, peak Sissoko is way better than peak Xhaka, but average Xhaka is better than average Sissoko, and I mean that's not really saying much. To be honest, yeah, it is what it is.
That's true. That's true. Right. But
Bruno already
now,
seems tensed as fuck.
Yeah. I have no
Okay,
clue why you haven't got more subscribers, Eugene. Good content, mate.
No, Eugene.
Right.
So let one slip, and then he suddenly realised that Danny's on the stream, and he was like,
I know. Just let me answer to Ricky.
Danny, he dropped the F-bomb.
He maybe sometimes I forget to push the subscriber rates there, right? But
it was just Sam's reaction.
I will build the subscribers slowly. We'll do it slowly, and we'll need a lot of you guys' help to spread.
All right, match has started. Bergwijn is making a good run. Passes it to Delhi to Lucas. Lucas back passes, Skip back passes. All right, we have the ball. It's fine. Let's just.
We're going to have the ball at some point in the game.
We have it right now for a change, not after the opponent has scored 2 goals.
All right.
Well, But is it going to be one of these games where they go at it and try to make it look like a proper game in the first half, and then they put on all these youth players in the second half?
Maybe.
No, it's hard to say. It might be that.
It probably will be that.
Yeah. No, like the Chelsea game, right? The first half they put up for 60 minutes, more or less their first team, and we were actually being overrun by them. Right, exactly. But when the second half came, once they removed most of the senior players and put in the youth players, that's when you can see actually the game turning around to become more like that's where we actually got back into the game in the end. Okay, so in the end of the day, a lot of these matches that we go through now, we're actually in what I call the pre-season friendly kind of mode. How can we actually judge it? That's another question. How far can we see it's actually going to be what's supposed to be?
Right. Not a lot, to be honest. Not a lot. And to be honest, since we had the Euro and the Olympics back to back, a lot of teams are going to take like 3-4 games minimum to get into the season.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a while. Even City won't have the likes of De Bruyne and Foden in the starter against us, but I don't think that will matter a lot since they have like pretty much everyone that they want.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And speaking of City, earlier today I was seeing some links with Bernardo Silva. What do you think? What do you guys think about him? Would you want him at Spurs?
No, I mean,
I would want to put him.
That deal's supposed to happen, right? If I'm not mistaken, Kane is supposed to go up the opposite way, and so that's one kind of what deal is that it's going to be a cash and player swap and all that. So whether it happens or not is one thing. The other question is whether Bernardo wants to come here or not. It's not.
Yeah, I think that will be the big sticking point here, because apparently Atletico are in for him as well. Atletico Madrid, not Bilbao. So,
but I think but what my feeling is that Bernardo Silva wants to leave M City, but he doesn't want to leave M City for another club in the Premier League.
Right.
He wants to go back to Spain. You see,
right.
And I guess what Pep is doing now is a lot of guys in our family, the groups and all that, the YouTubers on says whatever Pep came out and says like tapping up the player, but at the same time he's putting out there that we got 3-4 players that want to leave, and then it's just like A covering B in the end of the day. Yeah, it's just A covering B. So in the end of the day, whatever happens now is like, why all of a sudden Kane didn't come to the training on Monday, but then all of a sudden he comes up with this statement, which is a so Levy kind of statement, right? It's not like directly he's apologizing to the fans, He's like he's like deflecting the issue again. It's so Levy kind of a statement that's been put out there all these years, right? And like earlier when Bobby says that whatever happens, right, we need the club, Enoch and Levy, to prove to us that we're moving in the right direction. before
Right.
he will turn and say that he will not be an Enoch outer or anything like that, or Enoch reform or anything like that. But the problem is that I don't think that's going to happen. To me, not only what I want to see is the improvement, I want to see transparency and accountability, which our club has never had at all, because they run it like
a circus.
No, dictatorship. Right? Circus is another thing. The problem is that they run it like a dictatorship, right? But now, because of social media and the fan, what I call all the fan unrest out there, right? Levy feels it. Levy knows.
Right.
Levy knows that a lot of fans out there are not happy with him, and we come up every day. Not I mean the fans like me, we right? No.
Oh.
Okay, our watch along is going to be Daniel's reactions.
Yes. Yeah. No, I saw that too. Right?
Because at
but
first
Dan,
I saw him, so I go.
Dan, what minute are you on?
Huh?
What minute of the game are you on, Dan?
I don't know.
I'm on 627.
627. All right. My stream is quite a long way behind.
Oh, you're a long way behind. All right.
Because their stream might not be a legitimate stream.
Yes.
It's fine.
Don't worry. We will have a few things and somehow or another, to tell the truth, never mind. I'll put it in the private chats to Soham. Soham, go ahead. Go ahead and let me know that.
Yeah.
Do you really feel right? I think one of the streams that we did, I put out a question to the panel, and that time we had about 8 or 9 of them on the panel. I'm not sure whether you were on that show that day. I asked that question to you guys, right? If Levy brings us the Premier League title this year, will we still have that same feelings that we want him out? Okay. A lot of the panelists say no, we will give him another chance if he brings us the Premier League title. Okay. But in the end of the day, to me, what I feel, right, it doesn't matter what Levy brings now. The objective is still to get him out, because whatever he brings to us, there is no accountability, there is no transparency. The club is being run in a way that the fans feel they're being cheated. You see,
Right.
What the fans, you see, the club makes their money is because of the fans, not because of Levy. Okay. And of course, because of the players playing well, then you get more fans hopping on to become a Spurs supporter and all that, by winning cups, right? By having the exposure, you see. And of course, a big part of it, there are a lot of fans like Jamie who are born into it. He has no choice, right? So it goes on in that way, you see. But that is the traditional way that you have on the home-based fans. You know what I'm saying? Your kids will be the supporters of the club that you support.
Well, no,
right?
That wasn't the case for me.
No, you're not home-based. You get what I'm saying? You're not home based in the UK. Like if your family was in Manchester itself, there are only 2 clubs that you're going to support will be either M City or Manchester United, the big clubs.
And if he was unlucky, you'd support Oldham.
No, yeah, true. If your family is in that, right? But like for us, me, Soham, and Daniel, we made a choice. We chose Tottenham, right? Why we chose Tottenham is because of our traditions and because of our history of the club, right? And there's a lot of sayings that why there's so much envy put on Tottenham, right? We haven't won a first division title or a Premier League title in the past nearly going to be 60 years.
No, Premier League title we haven't won in our history.
Yeah. 60 years.
No,
this is 60
years. We've won the top flight title. We were the first team to do the double. But the Premiership's only been in existence since 1992, I think.
Yeah, 1991-92.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying we have not won any of those titles all these years. But somehow or another, our fan base kept building and expanding.
It's because we won the Audi Cup.
Yeah. Whether we win the Audi Cup.
Okay. I hope this is a dry wit that is being cultivated by you, Daniel, because I ain't funny.
Yeah. Whether it's the Audi Cup or not, for all we know, today we might win the Mind Charity Cup.
I've got my eye on Daniel because one minute he's engaged with us, and next minute he's like intently looking up at the screen, and I'm sort of trying to gauge his reaction to what might be happening. I mean, at the moment, all I've got is a little pin live score on here saying 0-0.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, to tell the truth, what happened to Daniel just now when he blacked out? He went to have his cereal.
See, he blacked out.
He's got to eat his cereal again, right, Daniel? And every time you take a scoop of cereal, right, you black out, right? And not show Jamie what you're doing.
No, that would be a sugar crash, not a blackout.
No, I had.
Is he even taking the right kind of cereal? Now I have questions.
Oh, what kind of cereal? Now you got questions.
I'm not eating cereal now, but I ate cereal more into the morning.
What did you eat?
What was it? I think I ate Cookie Crisps.
That's boring. You've got to go for the good stuff. Come on.
I didn't have any. I finished the Lucky Charms yesterday.
Yeah.
But right now what I'm doing is I don't really have a watch along, but what I do is I set a camera up in my room to record my reaction to the goals, and then I put like the highlights of the games, but with my reactions on my channel.
All right. So you're working at the same time, right? You're still watching the match. So are we. So I think the match now looks quite evenly balanced, right? Soham, don't you think so?
I think we've done better so far. We've been the better team so far. Yeah. A little better, but yeah, better.
But not threatening though, right?
No, not yet.
Not threatening much of anything. So,
you have to remember, we're 11 minutes into a preseason friendly.
Yeah,
exactly.
But don't forget, we are home, and the stadium is more or less until max capacity. Surprisingly, yeah, right.
So good to see the fans back. So good.
But Eugene, what you must also remember is that we are playing Dyer and Sanchez at the back.
And Dyer.
How did you see the play that he just the ball was Jaffa Tanganga at the bottom of nowhere, and he just pushed Jaffa Tanganga and jumped over the ball like Super Mario or something.
Yeah. But the only thing is now.
So you went, it's me.
It's me, Davison Sanchez.
No, now what we have to see is Arsenal have a proper attack, constructive attack against our defense, and see what happens. Remember during the first match against Chelsea, when Mora lost the ball in the middle of the pitch, and all of a sudden our defense opened up like the Red Sea, and Ziyech just walked past and scored. Yeah. So that is the things that I don't want to see in our team. You see, that's why I say if Romero comes in, he stands there, right? It doesn't matter if the guy's coming at him, he takes him out.
Exactly.
You see, not in
He's
the penalty
very
area. He takes him out in between. You see, but we don't have that at the moment in our team, and that's and you will see it now.
That's a foul. That has to be a foul.
I mean, getting back to some of the players. That's the thing I'm concerned about with Romero. Apparently, he's very good at picking up yellow cards for rash tackles.
No, but Jamie, the problem is that if you pick up the yellow card, the yellow card is worth it, right? You take it. Haven't you noticed that our defense last year, most of their mistake is that they make it in the box. If you make the mistake outside of the box, it's acceptable. But once you make that mistake in the box, you're bringing on trouble, right?
And another thing is that our players, when they get a booking, they'll go up to the player and they'll be like, "Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry." Romero will go up to him and step on his ankle.
No, he'll just told him.
And he looks so innocent.
And he goes, sorry, I didn't mean it.
What do you guys think about his nickname, El Kuti?
Which means?
I have no idea. It's his nickname.
Well, you said you were Brazilian by marriage, so I thought you might know some Portuguese or Spanish.
He's Argentine.
You know, in my language, right?
Spanish
means holiday.
Yo hablo español.
In my language, it means a pretty-looking woman. So.
Yeah, I know.
A cutie.
Means holiday. Yeah, cutie. Yeah.
Okay,
that's another meme, Eugene. Your laugh and ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Yes.
That ding dong thing, you've got to have it like.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing the ding dong, ding dong, ding dong again. We got Lautaro Martinez now.
Yeah, so he's doing the ding dong. Apparently, Kirian's going to be picking up all my little quirky moments and turning them into a comedy montage to put on his Spursic channel. all my cheesy jokes.
Wait. Is the channel's changed name? It's called Spurs After Dark now.
Yeah, although it's taken a bit more of a mature angle. So not in the sense that you're not mature enough Spurs wise, Daniel. It's just the fact that it's going to go from a PG probably to a.
Oh, rated R.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Please
tell me what's
he's
nice.
Giving it back to Son. Son is in the penalty box now. He's going to pick up Mora again outside the penalty box. Right. That was a good ball from Loris, right?
Yeah, what a ball by Loris.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. See. Oh.
What minute are you guys on?
I'm on the 15th minute. Well, actually, now I'm on the 16th minute. But, what's the save?
Yes, that's what I said. Yeah. And Leno is down now.
Yeah.
And Son is down.
Son is down as well.
Why is Son down? Son wasn't there.
Oh, man. This is why it's just Arsenal.
We're live.
Arsenal are preseason fans.
Son
I'll just mute myself.
Yeah. He's going to.
What's happened to Son?
Well, depends on what time of day it is. He might be up in the sky. He might be going down below the horizon.
Tell Kieran to clip that.
Yeah. Son is back up. It's okay.
All right. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
That must be daylight saving time.
No, they're having a water break now.
Jamie, you just.
Yeah. No, because I was talking to Brad earlier. Brad was saying it was raining. The weather is not that hot. But the sun is out now. Yeah.
It wasn't.
They're taking a short water break now.
In my channel, I do on the match previews. I do a weather forecast and how the game is going to be looking weather-wise.
Yeah, he was information burst. I saw it. He was trying to get everything out in 2 minutes. Guys.
Let me see. I think I have it here. Actually, never mind.
And you're holding a piece of paper, reading it.
Yeah, he was holding a piece of paper with Arsenal and Spurs emblems in the background.
Yeah.
Okay. I've actually got it here. The weather is supposed to be 66 degrees Fahrenheit with 40% chance of rain, 74% humidity, and also wind speeds.
Did you say 64% humanity? Humidity. Levy 66% humanity.
Yeah, regular.
If we win this game, I'm gonna put a meme up on my Twitter. North London is
the only thing now. The hope is now, right? Whether Nuno can actually teach Reguilon how to defend. Right. If Reguilon polishes up on his defensive skills, right, he will be a baller. Hell of a baller.
Yeah. So, Danny, what was you saying about if we win?
If we win, I'm going to put a thing up on my Twitter with the back of Ben White's shirt, and it's going to say white, and then it's going to say North London is white.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, be careful. That's going on the same territory as your previous moniker. So you have to say Lily White. Then they know it's football and not some kind of right-wing comment.
Is Ben White playing?
Yeah, he was just playing. He was. I remember he just checked on. He hasn't done anything because, bro, 50 mil for Ben White, and then we could get Romero for 55 mil. It's just.
Okay. But at least one thing, at least Hugo is playing today, right? So that will at least quash some of the issues that we've been talking about, whether he's injured, whether he's going to leave, right? But so I guess if Hugo is playing today, I guess he's still in the plans of what's going to happen. And now Arsenal has got the ball on our side, and they're attacking just on the edge of the penalty box, and they're planning, and they go wide to the right, and still nobody go. Yeah, there's somebody against him. Yes. Yep, Reggie is there. All right. Okay. Defending well. Are we defending well? Yeah, we're defending quite well now. That's why. That's the things that we want to see. Whether they can defend well and actually have the steal. Okay. Whether Nuno can bring that to the team at the moment. And the way it looks quite promising. Okay. But somehow Arsenal is still keeping on the pressure. Arsenal is still keeping on the pressure. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Well defended. There's Lacazette from range. Oh.
Yeah.
What a save from you. It was bouncing, so those type of balls when they're bouncing at you, it really is kind of scary.
Yeah. But as you see now, but the pressure is still coming from Arsenal. Somehow or another, we still haven't been able to get the ball back. Okay, now we get the ball back. No, we still lose the ball again. See, we keep losing the ball in this side areas. Okay.
How many seconds are you ahead of me?
Yeah. No, you're faster than me, if I'm not mistaken. I'm at 21:08 or something like 09, 10.
Oh, I'm at 21:38.
So you Arsenal corner taken yet?
What?
The Arsenal corner has been taken yet? Yeah.
Yeah, they're about to take it.
Yeah. Yeah, they made a short corner and now they're trying to come back at us again. Right.
Oh, right now they're taking another corner.
Did we concede?
We concede?
Did we concede? Did we concede?
No.
Did we concede?
Not yet. I haven't seen anything yet. Now it's the second corner coming in.
Aubameyang. Everton Sanchez with an awful clearance.
So that means this team that Arsenal has put out is more or less their first team with Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Right. Ben White. Yeah, it's a strong team out there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and we don't even have our full team back yet. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
We're probably going to have one of Ndombele or Lo Celso in there. We are definitely going to have a striker in there, whether that is Kane or someone else. And we'll definitely have better defenders there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, at the moment now, because don't forget, we're still having Dyer, Sanchez, and Tanganga in there. So, let's see what happens, right? So, I guess it's a 4-4-2. That means Tanganga is playing right back today.
Yep.
Tanganga is playing right back. So, let's see what happens. All his skip is there to block it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, another push again, and there's no free kick. More up. Okay.
Tanganga just ran through their whole team.
Yeah.
Son is through. Oh.
No.
Ben.
It's gone back. Yeah. Okay. It's gone to the left for Arsenal. And somehow another, Tanganga, yep, that's well. And all right. Okay. Is it done? No, Son can't get it. Yeah.
Free kick.
Ben White is the one who cut off Son. Yeah.
Ben Shite.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's the first time I've heard you swear, Daniel.
It's not the first time I have.
I'm aware of that. I'm trying to keep
okay,
you.
That's
Keep you.
It's fine, Jamie. It's fine, Jamie. I'll teach him well. Don't worry.
Yeah, but you might misteach him, miseducation.
Tell the truth, the world is full of miseducation.
Yeah. He's 13. I know he knows more words than he should.
When you were 13, you knew more words than you should.
He's 13? I thought he's like 9 or 10 or something, and that's why I was checking myself. If he's 13, I can just let go now. Wow, I thought he was like 9 or 10 years old.
Oh.
No, the thing is, I was small at school until I was about 16, so they knew if they pushed my buttons that I'd be a bit of a potty mouth, but when I was 14, I started going to church. So
Let me know when you see it, Eugene.
Yeah.
my potty mouth had to
What
get
time are you at now?
strained.
25:35.
Oh, yeah, about 15 seconds, 20 seconds ahead of me.
Have you seen the chance?
No. Oh. Good
Yeah.
block.
The
Okay.
miss by Lacazette.
That means more or less what we're seeing now is actually the first team for Arsenal. Purely first team for Arsenal. You're talking about Lacazette, Aubameyang is there, White is there, Leto is there. The only thing I think is Partey and Pepe.
Let me check.
Pepe or Pablo Mari? Who are you talking about?
We're looking at the lineup for Arsenal to see what kind of team they
Pepe
put
is
out.
in there. Pepe is in there.
Lacazette is in there. And okay, Mora's got the ball. Oh, he shoots, but it's blocked. And then
so there's Leno, there's Tierney, there's Lokonga. That's one that I haven't seen before. Zaka, Pepe,
Lokonga is the new player, right?
Yeah.
Partey,
the one that they've been
is watching.
hyping up to.
Yeah.
Partey's injured.
Yeah, Partey's injured. Thanks for joining, Scott. We're doing a watch along. My first watch along.
It became a watch along. Half our panel that started are now watching.
Watching instead of a watch along, it's a watch alone.
Yes.
No, we're here with you. We're not alone. Don't forget. We got another 3 persons with you. So
and one of them's here on my phone because it's my way of commenting on the YouTube whilst we watch. So technically, I'm one of our viewers. And then there's my wife and possibly Nathan. So all the viewers might be coming from my side of things. Everyone else has paid their $7.99 or watching some nefarious streams.
£7.99.
£7.99, which is probably about $15.
Yeah,
no, but it's actually $7.99 here. I thought it would be less.
No,
okay. Well, I suppose it's just the way.
They are saying this stream where you pay the £7.99, £4 go to the charity.
So the rest goes to Levy.
More or less. And
okay.
Daniel's not happy with it, right?
It seems as if Daniel is going to be a bitter old man when he's about 21.
No, by the time he's 21, he should be buying the club. Talking to Levy, I'm going to buy you out.
No, he'll get to college. He'll say, "When I was a boy, I remember things were like this," and his friends will be saying, "Do you want to go to the party, dude?" No, that's for the young folk. Oh.
Like a Kane.
See what Scott says. I've been here since the game started. We'll watch the first part of the show back later today, but you guys start way too early for me on Sundays, to join the first start.
I try to hop on as early as I can, but usually I wake up, then I eat my cereal.
No, but Daniel, Daniel, that's what Jamie wants you to do. Come on early and eat the cereal online to show him, so he can at least enjoy. So he at least can enjoy it vicariously in the Philippines.
I think he'd rather me not eat it because then he feels hungry and he wants some cereal.
Can't at the moment, but that's a long story.
No, I don't go there.
Yeah.
And back to the match. I guess we are still ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Okay, you're right. You'll have to explain this to me, Eugene, because obviously it's clear that ding dong, ding dong, ding dong has a different meaning to you. So what are you saying? Is it your meme for us being inconsistent?
It's the meme of us going back and forth.
Yeah, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Yeah, okay.
Yes, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Yeah. All right, so.
Maybe before the end of the season.
Okay, we've cleared it.
Maybe before the end of the season, Eugene, you can do a music video with all our screw ups from various games, and the background will be like this. Yeah. No, it'll be like a techno. Boom, boom, boom. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Boom,
Ding
boom,
dong.
boom. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Oh my god!
Every time you concede a goal, you go ding dong, right?
Yeah.
You should have like instead of for your intro, it should be ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
No, I'm not going to
Yes.
change the intro.
Yeah, sorry, Scott.
Art-
We're sort of distracted by the match. We knew this was a possibility because
I know, yeah, that was very close.
even if it's
Was it safe,
pre-season,
or
North
did it hit
London
the post?
derby.
Yeah, it's a goal
Was it
kick.
safe or hit the post?
No, I think it hit the post.
This is not an official
Oh,
watch
no.
along. This
That
is
reminded me.
a vlog that's become a
it
watch
just
along.
grazes. Yeah, it grazes
That
the post.
remind-
Yeah, it grazes
That
the
reminded
post.
me
Yeah.
of that Lacazette goal back in the first North London derby in the stadium.
Yeah, I know.
When he just like.
No, that's what Lacazette does. You see, he just gets it outside the box and he turns in and he just shoots. You see,
He gets
and most of the time, yeah. But he's not very accurate with that kind of a turn and shoot kind of thing, right?
I mean,
If he's consistent, I think one season he was quite consistent.
a broken clock is right once a day.
Twice.
Mm.
I gotta say thanks to Scott. Thanks, Scott. I'm not sure whether Scott is watching the match too. I think he's watching the match too, right? He says,
Yeah, he said Partey's injured, so.
yeah. Wasn't that handball?
No. He's watching because he just commented again. He's finding our various reactions entertaining. So we've got three of us are watching the game with various marks of delay, and I'm just watching your reactions to find out what's going on. Because even the Spurs official website, you either pay the $7.99, but they aren't doing a live chat stream. So
that's true.
So I can't even see like
Daniel.
the ticker.
Daniel, yeah, but Daniel has gone mute.
Maybe he's gone for more cereal.
No, maybe Arsenal has scored. Arsenal's got a free kick on the left-hand side, outside the penalty box. And the free kick comes in. And what does our defense do? Yes, we defend it well. It goes out, hit it back in. Okay, Lacazette. No, okay. It's out again.
Yes, Scott, remember that we're getting the game traveling to America, to India, to Asia.
Okay, Scott says he's watching the match and he's a little ahead of us though. Yeah. So Scott, if anybody scores, let us know. All right.
Don't let us know. I don't want to know.
Don't let us know. Let us know. I want to know.
It's like when you're watching the watch along, like on We Are Tottenham TV and stuff,
Yeah.
and then my phone updates me before they react. So it's like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get a notification when any goal scores, so I'm probably gonna turn off my notifications for today.
No, but the thing is that as the way the match has been going is quite balanced. Okay, now Spurs got the ball. No, the ball's not correct.
What minute are you guys on? What minute are you guys on?
Sorry?
I'm on the 34th with 3 seconds. Well, 7 seconds.
Right, so okay. So I'm about a minute behind you guys.
You're about a minute ahead of me. What time are you at now?
Minute behind you guys. I'm at 33:37.
Oh, I'm at 33:55, 56. Yeah. Oh, Scott is at 34. 40.
So you're 20 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, that means nearly over a minute ahead of us. Yeah. And I have not seen Ali playing at all, and they called for another water break. Oh, why do they need so many water breaks for? It's not that hot out there, is there? And it's usually the Arsenal players getting the water break. Spurs players, not all of them are getting water break.
And Ndombele's gonna need in these matches a burger.
And Ndombele is not even in the squad.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that's because he's just come back from being a father. You got to give him a little bit of time for that. That's something.
Why? No. Whether he's.
Oh, come on! What a chance! Bergwijn. He has Regulon on the left. Oh, come on, man! They're just so wasteful of those big chances.
Mhm. Now the question is that, during the Chelsea match, right, we more or less played our first, our strongest team all the way to the end. Okay, so that's what Scott says. Scott says the Canadian internet is faster than Florida internet.
No, I mean my internet is actually
Maybe.
quite fast, but sometimes Levy gets into the browser connection. When we're talking about Levy out and stuff, he just comes on and just messes up my tweets up something.
We blame everything on Levy, right?
Yes.
You can't log on onto the stream. It's Levy's
When the chicken
problem.
gets burnt, when the chicken gets burnt, Levy did something to the microwave. Make it get burnt. Yeah, it's just everything is Levy.
Yeah.
But it's kind of not been that entertaining today with this game. I mean, the Chelsea game was very entertaining.
But you must understand the Chelsea game, right? In the first 60 minutes, Chelsea played their first team, and we played half of our first team. So that game, they dominated us like crazy, right?
Yeah,
they scored the first
then
goal.
they took off. Then
when they took off the first team, we maintained most of our first teamers, and that's how we came back into that game. So that means that shows the gulf of the first teams that we put out there. And today, Arsenal has got their first team out, more or less, okay? Their strongest team out, and we more or less still have that. Not the full of our first team is there yet. But one thing, Skippy is showing a lot of potential. The defense still looks a bit shaky, but I don't know. Maybe Arsenal is a bit rusty, right? They had one or two good chances, and to tell the truth, the only chance that we had on goal was the one where Son was lying on the ground after it.
No,
And
the volley
from
that
Leno.
slided past the post.
Yeah. So let's see how it goes.
Oh, Son.
Mm-hmm.
You almost put the ball there.
And somehow or another, I got this funny feeling is that we have possession of the ball, but we can't bring it out. We must find a way to bring the ball out. You see, and when we bring it out into the Arsenal half, we lose it. So we still have a problem of possession, Daniel.
Yeah,
we still have this very big problem.
Ideally, in this team, you would expect like someone like Dele Alli to be that connection between the midfield and the attack, but
Dele's gone missing.
Exactly, I don't know what's up with Dele these days. I wish someone would bid for him. I wish someone would bid for him.
It's next in 5 minutes. Get it. That was the thing Brad was talking about earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's something like a food delivery system.
Have you guys noticed? Have you guys noticed that we're unbeaten this preseason?
Oh yeah, but it doesn't say much in the end of the day. If we're going out and whack everybody 10-0 in preseason, then there's something to look at. But being unbeaten in that scenario is one thing. Skippy is on the ground.
Skippy, then you must be ahead of me, because I see him up and running right now. What minute are you on?
Isn't that Skippy on the ground? Like I said.
What minute?
Yeah. It's at 32:80. It's at 38:25, 26.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you passed it.
Right now I'm at 39:20 seconds, and he's up and running faster than
ever. Yeah, you passed it. Yeah. Skippy was tackled down by Lacazette, but no, nothing much. He just stood up and he just laughed, and it goes on.
Yep.
Right. The thing is that I think we do need Skippy, to tell the truth. We really, really do need Skippy.
I definitely don't want to loan him again.
Yeah. I don't know.
With Skippy is, I think in the big matches, I think we will need him because we'll need an extra defensive midfielder. But against the more lower table sides, I would rather.
Yeah. But the thing is, somehow or other, we lack possession. We lack forward movement possession. Right. But we're very good going sideways, though.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Probably.
And we're going sideways, and we're going backwards, and we're
another
going sideways.
Another thing is that I'm not going to be doing my Monday podcast.
Oh, this Monday you're not doing a podcast. All right.
Yeah. Oh, son. Because I'm actually going to Orlando tonight. Delhi! Off the post! Oh, my goodness.
Delhi can't score.
No. He was literally an inch away from the goal.
Oh.
Yeah, Leno on the ground.
All right, that's a good ball to Son. Oh, that's a good ball. Yeah, now I'm watching it. All right. Son's got it. No. It comes back to the left side. Mora's got it now, right?
Have you seen the miss?
No, it's coming up soon. Oh, it comes off the post. Dear.
What the bloody hell has just happened there?
He didn't score. That's what happened there. Hey, what happened to Soham? Soham's left.
I think maybe something happened. He saw that miss by Dele Alli and he just decided to leave. But the thing is that he had the whole goal available. He had Leno on the ground, no defenders in front of him, behind him, or around him at all. Right through the goal, not far at all. He's like in the penalty spot, and you can't dink it in. He could have chipped it in. He could have.
He took it with his right leg. He should have hit it with his left.
That's the problem with Delhi.
Because when you hit it with your right, it curves this way. If it curves this way, you're going towards the post. If you hit it with his left, it most probably go this way, back in. Or maybe go all the way out.
But we're making progression. That was a good opportunity, a good few passes. Now we're deciding to move forward and stuff. It's looking positive.
See, our attack doesn't have a problem.
Yeah,
you
it's our defense.
We can create the chances. It's somehow or another we lack the possession in midfield. Okay, that's one part. And then after that, we screw up in the defense. You see? So that's why I said the steal in the defense, right, is very, very lacking. And let's hope whether if Romero does step in and he brings back the steal in defense. I don't know, maybe the football intelligence in the defense is lacking too. That's why you keep seeing the ball going back.
Eugene, it's not the football intelligence that's lacking in defense. The intelligence in general is lacking.
Yes,
there is no intelligence.
That's true. There's no intelligence on the ball. Yeah.
If there were intelligence,
that's one thing. The only thing I'm not sure whether Nuno will pick that up. Right? Somehow or another, the ball IQ is not there. Yeah. Okay.
So today, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna
free kick.
Free kick
for Arsenal. Is it taken?
They're about to take it right now. I think we might be leveled on the time difference now. But
42:51. Where are you at? Sometimes it lags. And then you stop for a while, and then you pick it up. Yeah. That's why we catch up in that way. Sorry, Daniel. You were saying what you're gonna do later?
Well, I'm gonna do I have the camera recording my reaction, so I'll edit out my reactions to the goals. And then I'm probably gonna go on We Are Tottenham TV for the post-match fan show. And then
the post-match show, yeah.
There's another show going on. I might hop on, but then at 8 I'm gonna travel to Orlando, so that's why I'm not gonna be doing a podcast tomorrow.
Orlando, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Disneyland?
Yeah, I'm going to not Disneyland because I don't want to sound like a brat here, but I'm a little bit too old for that. But Universal.
Oh, okay. That's a bit more your age. Yeah. Disneyland is more for toddlers and kids.
Yeah, but
not teenagers like you anymore, right? Okay, let's see what Scott then has to say. Scott, thanks for still being on. My concern is that all our attack are one and done.
Oh my God.
Right? We haven't been able to maintain pressure in attack. Maybe GLC and Romero came back. We can do that better. Yeah, that's very true. That's why I keep saying we are not in possession of the ball. Arsenal somehow or another still has most of the possession of the ball. And when we have possession of the ball, we don't go forward properly, or how you say it, with no plan. We just go and just hack the ball up and just hope somebody's up there.
Yeah.
Right.
Eugene, just one thing related to GLC. Do you think that Romero coming to the club is going to keep GLC at the club longer? Because people were starting to say that GLC was one of the pieces of deadwood in the club.
I think he's gonna stay, but it could be like a situation like Aguero and Messi.
Yeah. No, for me, I think Gio is one player that has the potential and the talent, right? That can be shown. He only thing now is his fitness and keeping him off the medical table. That's all, right? And Ndombele's problem, right, is true and true fitness.
And
you get what I'm saying? And some other
he claims that he's losing his French buddies.
Whether he's losing his French buddies or not, you're being paid 200 grand a week. Come on, FFS.
For real
right?
though,
I have to go in code now. FFS, right? He's being paid 200 grand per week. He should be a professional, right, on the pitch. Okay, fitness is a very, very important thing in the game. If you can't maintain it, you can't play, because once you lose your fitness, you lose your mental capabilities. You don't know what to do after that. You see,
Skip has been booked.
Skip has been booked. Yeah, all right. Somehow or another, there's bookings, right? But
Daniel, Scott is winding you up. He says Canadian internet is faster than Florida internet.
My internet's quite decent, so I'm happy with my internet. I wouldn't want it to go any faster or any slower.
And there's a free kick at the edge of the box, Daniel.
Yeah, yellow card to Oliver Skip as well.
Okay, yellow card. Have you seen the?
We went for water break again. Oh, halftime break, halftime. All right.
It's going to be halftime, right? After this. Oh, 46 already. Yeah, it's halftime. No water break. All right, so we're.
Do you have sprinkles in your hair?
No, because of the.
Oh, the green screen.
Green screen. Yeah. But it does look nice, right? My hair is like sparkling, right? Yeah. Certain parts of me is sparkling most of the time.
Either that, or we're not talking to the real Eugene. We're talking to a virtual representation of Eugene.
maybe.
It's virtual because we're talking to him through a computer, but.
Yeah. Everything's virtual now.
Yeah. Well, Eugene, I've always known you had artificial intelligence.
Okay. Halftime, guys. So, what do you think about the show? What do you think about the match? Apart from Jamie.
Well, the show has become watch along, but by the sounds of the match, it just sounds like it's a bit of a war of attrition, and we're keeping up, and Arsenal are giving us things to be scared about.
Yeah.
Not really. I think. They're not giving us anything to be scared about. They're just giving us, like when we're attacking so much and we feel like we're in, pretty much, you have that sense of, okay, we're playing good, but if we don't keep up our defensive shape, we're definitely going to concede.
But considering our lineup, it's not our strongest lineup. Is this as much as we can do? If we had our full lineup, irrespective of whether they're going to move or not, would we make a better showing?
Maybe. I think so, but you have to remember it's a preseason friendly. We're not going to be going after it with our strongest lineup.
That's true.
But I think it's a decent lineup and one that should be able to take down Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
You see the chance back here. What a chance for the Sun. And then I don't know if you saw the Dele Alli chance.
Jamie. I know the Dele Alli chance. He took it with his right foot.
Yeah, but Jamie, did you see the Dele Alli chance?
No.
Jamie's not watching anything.
I'm not watching anything. I'm watching you.
Jamie's sticking to his principles. Okay.
And also partially the fact that probably a little bit of the Scotch blood in me. I'm being a bit tight with my money. So.
Yeah.
So.
The truth, most probably, yeah.
It's so hard to get streams over here in America. It's like you have to buy something for Champions League, you have to buy something for Premier League, you have to buy something for the preseason friendlies.
See, you was too quick. You didn't give me a chance to make
one time.
What?
No, it's like in Malaysia here, right? Our cable provider will give you a sports package where you just pay a certain amount of money. For me, I think it's something like 60 ringgit or 80 ringgit.
A month?
Yeah, a month. Or was it even less than that? We get all sports, most of all the sports channels.
Yeah.
We get most of all the matches. Last time we used to get more. One period of time, we used to get all of them. Bundesliga, of course the EPL, Serie A, Spanish, French, most of all the leagues. Then somehow or another, when they did a bit of adjustment, we lost a couple of leagues. But then my cable provider linked up with beIN, and now most of our matches come through beIN too, right?
Yeah.
So beIN, I think, represents more or less the how would you say, the Asian side of the things, of all the connections, right? And at the moment, I've lost everybody. It's just me alone, and you're back. Yeah. And
I got
so
myself,
in the
you know the Roku TVs?
Roku.
Yeah, Roku, the TV provider. It's pretty much like Apple TV, but it's like a box where you can watch
Oh no,
channels.
we don't. We
A
no.
bit like Chromecast with subscriptions.
Yeah, like this is like the controller. Do you recognize it?
I've heard of Roku,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, no. For
But
me, it's I only get one. It's a very funny thing in Malaysia. Malaysia started in a way there's only one satellite and cable provider, but then after that they split it out because nowadays you can get Netflix, right? There's another one called Viu, VIU, in
It's
Asia.
all the Korean stuff.
Yeah, all the local Asian shows and Korean shows and all that, right? So I guess that's it for me. But to me, I don't watch any of those shows. Nowadays, for me, sports is Formula One. And of course, if badminton, the Malaysian players are playing. And of course, football. At one period of time, I used to watch football every league, every match. I try my best to watch every league
the
and
beginning
every
of the
match.
season, I always start watching every single Premier League match, but then something happens midway through the season. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna watch this match. Same thing with the international trophies. In the World Cup, I always watch all the group stage matches, and then I miss
World Cup, I watch every match. World Cup, I watch every match.
try.
One period of time, I had about 3 TV screens.
I was never that bad.
3 matches at one time. No, but that had to do with work. You see, some kind
of
work.
No, okay. Well, I was okay. Yeah, well, I was okay back in the UK, but when I first moved here for the first couple of years, the condominium had Sky Cable, so I was okay.
How much do you pay?
I can't remember. But now, for the past several years, I've been with the main telecoms provider, and their package is internet and telephone, not cable as well. That would be a separate deal. So I'm having to sacrifice a cable TV connection for having a decent speed of internet.
Yeah. No, for me now, my cable package is all included with the internet connection.
And the worst part is that.
I have to pay something like let's say in pounds, maybe about 30 or 40 pounds per month.
No, in England, it's ridiculous from what I hear. They're paying through the nose if you want the premium coverage, not just the coverage.
Yeah, I know, bro. Why do you think they're making so much money out of broadcasts? You get what I'm saying? In the UK, do you know last time when they used to sell the EPL package broadcast, right? In Asia, or let's say Southeast Asia, right? It was sold to one company, and that company was the company that is my cable provider now, right? And they controlled the EPL throughout Southeast Asia and Asia. But as time went by, they broke that package down, right, to country. And that's when they started to make even bigger money, you see, right? So I don't know.
So you mean syndication?
The thing here is that you might have the TV provider, but there's a thing called Peacock TV. They have the
Isn't Peacock TV NBC?
Yes, NBC.
Yes, but you have to pay for it. That's the worst part.
Oh, NBC is free live online TV.
It's not free. You have to have a TV provider that goes with it.
Now, what we're saying is NBC is free, but the Peacock service is not.
Yeah.
Oh, so Peacock is like something like pay-per-view.
Yes, yeah. No, not pay-per-view because you paid for a month.
Whatever you pay to watch a show is pay-per-view. And okay, I got a new guest coming in. Morning, Colin.
Morning.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Muted. Turn your microphone on. Bit louder.
We can hear you, but not that loud.
Have you checked your headphone connection?
You could go to settings and then go to your mic and camera, and then you lift your mic volume.
Also, where is your mic? Is it by? I can see it. It's sort of camouflaged against your shirt.
Yeah. Say something, Colin.
Yeah, it sounds like a connection.
Okay.
That's better.
Now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
Is it now? I'm going on.
Yes. Now you're good. Now you're good. Yeah. Hi, Colin. Are you familiar with Daniel?
I've never.
No.
Yeah,
What do you mean
Daniel,
familiar
hey,
with Daniel? Familiar with Daniel?
Daniel.
Yes. How are you, sir?
Your left is your right, and your right is your left.
Yes, I know. I still can't get it right. Yeah. And,
Jamie, I've never met you. It's nice to meet you, man.
Yes. Yeah. Jamie, you haven't met Jamie. Yes.
Where are you based, Colin?
Indiana in the United States.
Okay, so can we call you French Lick?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
or who's
Colin, okay, let's get back to the normal format of Spurs Vision TV introducing friends. Colin, during halftime, do a quick one. Just introduce yourself and let us know how you fell in love with our beautiful club.
Definitely. So I really got into following the team in the 2009, 2010.
That was after the League Cup.
Yep. But man, Jermaine Defoe, Gareth Bale, obviously, Aaron Lennon, Peter Crouch. The team was just a lot of fun to watch back then, and I kind of fell in love with the team, and also I didn't want to be one of those bandwagoner only likes the big teams that are constantly winning. But Spurs were exciting enough, that they were pushing for things. They were just a team that I really felt a connection to, in that they were good, but not quite good enough. I was a player myself, and that was where our teams usually kind of fell. We had a lot of heart. We would come up with some moments of magic, but we didn't always push it over the line. And so I felt a connection there.
So you started following Tottenham because of a sense of kinship and bond and empathy.
Honestly, you got it. Yes. Yeah. But and also, I mean, Gareth Bale and Aaron Lennon were so much fun to watch, bombing up the flanks. Was that before or after Taxi for Macon? It was literally like right around the same time. I think that so that was the year I first started following, and I was watching these games, and I think they were probably repeat games. And so I got to see the Taxi for Macon game, but I didn't watch it live. But it was live for me, and it was a beautiful, beautiful thing. Yeah,
but with American parlance, you could say it's live for me. You could just say it was exciting. He wasn't watching it live.
Exactly. But
man, I teach English to another nation in this continent of Asia, and being English, we have a little bugbearer with you colonials taking our country away from us.
What?
We've been taking all kinds of stuff, but we learned it from Mother England, though. So
yeah, I don't think America would be what it. I'm not sure. America is a country of extremes. It has some of the best and the worst of everything, but I think it wouldn't have been as interesting. It would be much more serious if England had never lost it. So, because the mix that came into America when it became the land of the free, which is a bit ironic now,
especially now, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, gave it such diversity that it gave it its character. Just like any history of a country, whether it be geographical or cultural, it will affect. So, if we still had the America. I may have never had a desire to go there and explore because it would have just been going into my own backyard. But 92? I did an exchange to Massachusetts, to a college in Massachusetts. 95, I did a summer job in Michigan and drove down the East Coast. And then 2002 to 2007, I spent a month each summer going between Chicago, Texas, and Maryland. And then I dated a girl from Maryland. And actually, that was even during that time. And during all of that was when I realized that my now wife was meant to be the one that I should pursue. And that's why I'm in Manila, because that's where my wife is. So, but yeah,
that's part of the journey.
I've learned that America is a country that's great to visit, but it's not so easy to live in. So,
yeah, that's probably a very, very good description. So, but you teach English there?
Yeah, mostly in the evenings. Hence, I'm not available for all the Tottenham blogs and broadcasts. It depends on the time difference as well, because we're under sort of like an umbrella of mummy and daddy vlogs, like Will Stewart, Coy's Rants and whatnot, and the various channels have spawned from that. But as you know, case in point here, Florida, Indiana, Manila, Malaysia, we're on different sides of the world, but we may be small, but we are mighty.
Yeah, but
and also,
like
I'm at the back of my shirt. The back of my shirt, if you can, I don't know if you can see it. Wait a minute. We have the phrase "North London is ours." My shirt says "Now Luzon is ours," and Luzon is the north, the big North Island for the Philippines, where Manila is. So awesome. I got it to fit. So unfortunately, I can't wear my other shirt, which said no one can resist the almighty power of, was it the Incredibale, the Rising Sun, and the Hurricane, because it's now defunct. It's one of those lines that at least doesn't exist anymore, and another line might be being deleted.
Colin, are you watching any of the streams for the match today?
Actually, I haven't. I had planned to. I woke up. I'm actually staying at my mother's house.
Today,
everything has been thrown off. Time difference here.
At least the food.
14 hours away, right, from us.
2 hours away.
14 hours away from us.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
14 or 13? Are you on the 14. same time? Because I've got a friend in Austin.
No, he's 2 hours. He's 2 hours behind Daniel.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that my friend's in Austin, Texas, and according to the time he was talking to me, I thought he was only 30. I may have done the miscalculation, but Austin, Indiana, Chicago, they're all on the Central Time.
We are in a weird place. Right now, I'm in the Eastern Time zone. It depends on, like, if I move within like 30 minutes, I go from Eastern to Central Time zone. So it's a very
You're
bizarre.
on the borderline of the time zone.
Yeah.
So you go left a bit. Go left a bit, you'll be a different time. You go right a bit, you'll be a different time.
Yeah. Is that regular or is that cloverleaf Dr. Pepper?
This is got it from Dr. K.
Okay.
Dr. K, not Mr. K.
Mr. K might like that. I got it.
Because in Texas,
Daniel, has the match started?
Yeah, the game has started.
In Texas, they have bottled Dr. Pepper that uses cane sugar, and it's like Mexican Coca-Cola. It's superior to the regular stuff.
Mexican Coca-Cola?
Have you ever tried Mexican Coca-Cola?
No. The Coca-Cola in Mexico, they don't put refined sugar into the soda. They put cane sugar.
I've tried it, man. It tastes like heaven. It tastes like it's just.
Oh, you mean
Mexican Coca-Cola? Have you ever tried it before, Eugene?
Well,
yeah,
in every country except for the United States. The United States is the only country that uses the refined sugar. So as long as you've had Coca-Cola anywhere outside of the U.S., we use the high fructose corn syrup here instead of actual cane sugar, and there's a major difference in the taste.
Yeah, the legacy of the early 20th century American industrial push to put certain junk into everything.
The game is on right now. Are we missing? So
we're already in the second half, Colin. Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Deli Ali taco that I put in the private chat?
No, I will do at some point.
It's like a little clip of Deli Ali's taco on. I forgot who it was, but it was really, really dangerous.
Oh, I see.
I was getting some Twitter that was hurling abuse at him. So
Dele Alli.
Yeah, I saw it.
Son having a corner now, right?
I've just seen it. He did sort of take the guy's feet from under him. He just chopped him down.
Yeah.
Son's corner coming in.
Son.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a little too spirited for a friendly, but I also think that's why I didn't want us playing in Arsenal in preseason friendlies. Yeah.
Yeah, but it gets the blood up for the season, though. At least, as long if there are no injuries, nothing wrong with a colourful tackle. But I think.
The thing is, you have Dele Alli doing those tackles in preseason, but when it comes to the season, he doesn't even come close to the ball. He just stands there and looks at him pass by him.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we're seeing a changed Dele, but how much of a change it's yet to be seen.
His hairstyle will change.
Yeah, I don't like his hairstyle. It
looks like he has a spider on his head.
He's going to
it looks like his granny's been knitting. So
he reminds me of Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He
you remember Sideshow Bob, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
Just doesn't fit.
He just needs to start tracking back more. He might be doing that in this game. I'm trying to get the friendly.
He's been missing in this game, Colin. The first half he wasn't even there.
You know, they fined Harry Kane for being missing a training session, but they should fine Dele Alli for being missing the whole season.
They should find half the squad being missing for the whole season last year.
Yeah.
Right. That's why they were saying, right, Kane being disrespectful and all that, right?
Oh my god, this club is nice.
No.
Have you guys seen that in the North London derby, they're putting Emirates advertisements on the billboards? Have you seen that?
Now?
Yes. Look at the billboards.
But the billboards are change. They change, right?
Yeah, Heineken.
But it says the Emirates on them.
No, they have to pay for it. It's not free.
Yeah, that's true. But still, it's just like
whatever that comes up as an advertisement in the Spurs stadium is not free. You have to pay for it. Right?
So if we pay for a sign to say "Levy out," could that happen?
Yeah. Oh, that one you will pay hell a lot for it.
I think also the possibility is because it's a charitable tournament.
Yeah.
Then there's some leeway for putting the sponsors of the opposite team on.
Yeah. No, because the opposite team will most probably donate a big sum amount to the charity to put the advertisement up there. That's how they do it. Yeah. So it doesn't matter whether you put Emirates or Etihad or just not someone pays for it.
Maybe Dan. Maybe you could see it in the regular season and check if that happened. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Aubameyang has just missed the biggest opportunity. Oh, he's offsides anyways, but he still missed.
Yeah, you should be happy then, as long as he missed.
I know, but it's just like
but the thing it shows how weak our defense is.
I know, but it also shows
Romero's not playing. We have to take some solace in that.
They don't stop them. You know they don't stop the players coming in.
Strike one.
Scott M is laughing at Aubameyang. Look at that. Aubameyang is terrible.
Strike one.
Oh, he turned into a corner.
We really need Romero to get up to speed quickly.
No, we need Romero and then.
I think Tomiyasu is going to be that second center back, and I think the club are going to view him as cover at right back and center back.
I saw quite an interesting video today that if Kane would benefit Tottenham.
We hope it's going to be a good week for transfers then.
You see. Come on, stop them. Kick their legs. And it's so far away from the ball.
There was an interesting...
and he missed it.
Yeah, he's striking.
Air shot.
He completely missed the ball.
No, it's an air shot.
Yeah. Strike. Oh my
God!
Offside.
He's
just taking the mick out of Tierney, and he's megged him. He's played a fantastic ball to Son. Oh my God, but Dele Alli's slower than a turtle.
He's offside.
Okay, that is a teenager type commentary.
Yes. Now.
And he nutmegs him, and Ali's slower than a turtle.
Now I'm going to wait for
Bergwijn nutmegged him. Absolutely took the pit out of Tierney, and then now Tierney's megged Bergwijn.
I thought you was going to do the YouTube meme. I like turtles. Although it's not Halloween yet.
I forgot about that kid.
That was like a kid that was like an affair or something. Well, now
Yeah, but he's probably not a kid anymore. He's probably in his 20s.
Hoiberg is having a little bit of conversation.
But guys,
with Arteta.
aren't you surprised there are no changes?
Hoiberg went up to Arteta.
Well, maybe they're trying to see this in more of a competitive game. As this is the team we're going to take forward at the moment to the start of the season.
This is that's what I'm saying. It's going to be scary because this is more or less the team that's going to play MCT then.
My God, Arteta and Hoiberg are having a fight.
It's a friendly match, right?
What minute? Hey, Dan, what minute are you at? At my stream, it's only the 52nd minute.
Oh, you want me to send you the link?
Yeah, that'd be lovely if you could.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Because I keep hearing about this cool stuff, and then.
Yeah. Oh my God! And he's just standing up to him, going like this. Yeah. Oh, good. All right. So I've got the stream here.
Well, by the sound of things, it's handbags. if it was a serious fight, it'd be more than that. It's just testosterone.
No, because Hoiberg went to save the ball from going out of bounds, and then Arteta stepped on him, and then Hoiberg went and then he went back to the field, and then he went back to him after that.
Scott M says this. I think this is our starting 11 for MCT. Maybe Romero. So Nuno wants to try to get them clicking. Yeah, there's no Romero. Yeah.
I
true, Scott.
I think Son's so much more effective when he has another player to occupy defenders. Whenever he's played up top as a lone striker, he just struggles to see as much of the ball as he would, as he needs to really thrive. But what can we do?
I think Son is so beneficial to the squad because
what we've done for the last 20 years. Yeah, cross our fingers and
squeeze our butt cheeks together.
What?
Okay, well, that's not an image I want to think of.
Hey, but we'll all be doing it. We'll all be clenched.
Now, Danny?
I'm in the 55th minute.
In England, we normally call moments in the game when it's like that squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time for sure. That's how I live during the Tottenham season. Even when we were top of the league last year, I didn't.
You was waiting to exhale out of a different orifice.
Well, and I mean, anyone could see last season that wasn't going to hold up. That all a team had to do was nullify either Son or Kane, and then we were ineffective up top.
I was singing, "We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league."
There you go.
It's your fault.
He hasn't had enough seasons of crushing yet. It'll come, Daniel. It'll come.
Yeah. The first season I ever watched Tottenham was the one where we chased for the title against Leicester.
So that was a wonderful
season.
Yeah,
but somehow
the first ever Tottenham game that I've ever watched in my life was the North London derby, where 2-1, where Harry Kane scored the last minute goal and threw his mask.
Oh, was that the curling around the corner goal?
Yeah, that one.
That was disgusting. He had no right to score from that angle. It was insanity.
And that was my first ever Tottenham game. After that moment, I knew this club was for me.
I don't doubt it. I can't imagine that being your first moment.
Yeah, my grandfather my great grandfather supported Tottenham. My dad supports City, so there's a little bit of rivalry in the family.
What's gonna happen? Because I know in America they do this thing about a house divided. Like you'll have an Aggie and a Longhorn fan in the same house, and they'll have flags out the front which have the two teams on the same flag.
Well, sadly, our complex where we live, they don't allow you to have flags down the windows. I had one for the Champions League final. I put it up, and then they
complained.
And they put like a warrant in the house or something. Yeah, not a warrant, but they put a notice in the front door, and they had to take it off.
Please take down the flag.
Maybe you can do a watch along with your dad when Man City plays first, and have the Man City and the first flag next to each other.
You know what you should do, Daniel? You know what you do? You do your watch along for the MCT, the first game, right, against Spurs, right?
Yeah.
You should put your camera facing your sofa while you guys are watching the match in front. Something like what AFTV does. You get what I'm saying? To catch that reaction. Yeah. And at the same time, if you want people to hop on and to join you, right? You can do that in the same way too.
I think what I do for my watch-alongs, because I think a lot of people are doing watch-alongs, I don't like to do a whole live watch-along. I like to just record myself the whole game and then catch my reactions to the goals, because I think that's a little bit more entertaining.
No, because this
when
watch
big
along.
things happen
No,
as
Daniel,
well.
you know why? This watch along live you do is because it's with your dad. You and your
Yeah.
dad in
People like
the
that
sofa
family
sitting there.
aspect.
Then you get me and Jamie on the side there, right?
Oh
Cheering
my
you on.
goodness.
What
Deli
happened?
Ali with a nutmeg again.
What time are you at? 58?
Yeah, 58. Have you seen it?
Because if you have it live, Danny, we can see just the reactions. Your dad on one end of the couch, you on the other, and depending how the match is going, there can be some banter between father and son.
Yeah, and
Sounds
then we will
awesome.
be in the other screen, right? Then supporting you, right? Help you banter your dad. But the sad
I'm
part
down.
is that if M-City is winning, right, your dad is going to banter us.
Oh yeah, hard too. If I was
The
him, I
thing-
would have.
The thing is that when I was off the post again from Deli Ali.
Again.
He at least needs a goal. A
Again.
goal would be nice.
And that's a terrible
Yeah.
post from Eric Dyer.
So while the
All right,
game's on, a
so
player that
when-
kind of divides opinion. What do you guys think of Bergwijn?
I think he's been phenomenal these last few days of the preseason. And I think when he first played, honestly, he's one of my favorite players. I was about to get his name on the back of my jersey, mainly because of who he scored his first goal against.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, I
And
bet
what
your dad
happened in
loved
my
that.
household when I was actually at that game as well. So,
Okay.
um,
Stevie B against the lower league teams looked very good, right? And how is it that he scored that equalizer, was it, against Chelsea? Or was it the first goal?
Yeah, the equalizer. And it was a fantastic
Equalizer.
equalizer as well.
Yeah.
Old
So if he
transfer.
gets the equalizer, that should be good. He needs more shooting practice, and now
Yeah.
Spurs has the ball in the penalty box. So I guess this half Spurs is coming out.
Have you seen the chance where Dele Alli slide in and and hit it off the post?
Yep.
Post
bad.
extreme. Wow, what a chance!
Yeah, that's what Scott M says too. We look much better this half. Yeah. I know. Maybe it was a Nuno tactic, right? First half we play more defensive and see what they can do. So second half we're gonna come out all out and try and see what they can do.
It's a change because last season we started off on the back foot, and then
No, last season we started
off on the front foot, and then we'd end in the back foot.
Okay, so my stream's still behind, but I just saw that Dele chance, and that was insane.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
What's your timing, Colin?
I'm just at 59 minutes and 3 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, it means your internet is slow.
I put the link. Are you?
I know, I got it.
Watching my link or?
I was, and then that one stopped working, and so I jumped back to my old one.
Oh, it must be too many people on.
Yeah.
It's a guy.
Well, somehow I got it.
It's a guy
I got it smoothly.
He puts up like he has his own website where he can put up his own links and stuff, and it's actually somebody that I know, so I can. And he's told me that it's reliable and stuff. There's like 3,000 people watching.
Dang. Well, let me try again.
Yeah. Somehow or another in
Here we
Malaysia is
go.
working well.
61st minute. Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
6-1, 1-3, 1. Oh, you're on 20. I'm 1-6. Oh.
So Skippy. So I see he still looked good this game. I mean, he's still looking like
Sonny's
he's
still on goal.
Yeah,
Sonny's still on goal. He has Bergwijn to the right.
Oh, he put it wide right.
Okay. Okay. Sonny's got the ball.
You've just heard our reaction.
Yeah.
That's how we spell
Reggie, I'm about 3 seconds behind you, or 5 seconds behind you.
Oh man, Reguilon is going to be such a good player though.
Yeah,
he already is.
No,
but I think under Nuno,
I think he needs more refining.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Nuno
He's like
can bring
he's
it
like
out
a ball
of
of energy. He reminds me of a
Yeah.
young Kyle Walker, and just the fact that he will kind of do something stupid, but then he has the pace to get back and rectify his mistake.
Yeah.
It's interesting for me because I have the stream on my phone, but then I share play it to the TV.
Yeah.
And you're still ahead of us.
But I can't do it on my TV because my TV is on the other side. So I only can do it on my handphone and doing it the live streaming, right? So Jamie, this might be a good format for us. We could do a show, right? Do a watch along and then do a post show, all in one stream, and it'll be 4 hours.
Yeah, that would be great.
I think that Fiji is going to be another meme.
And somehow or another, I've stopped.
It would be 2 broadcasts. We'd have to have a little break in between to
use the bathroom and
Your business.
grab a drink.
I have to say my be right back
nice-
was to
nice-
get
somehow-
toast and hot drink. So
Somehow or another, my stream has stopped, so I had to go back in again.
So hey, friend, you said you're living in the Philippines currently.
yeah,
I
I've been in Manila since 2014.
That's awesome. My first cousin married a Filipino lady, and they so I've been to quite a few cool Filipino parties and got to experience, some culture and some food, and
The food is about the taste, not about the ingredients. There are some exotic dishes, let's say.
Yes, some fish heads I've seen quite a bit of.
Have you had dinagoan?
Maybe. I don't always know the name of what I'm eating.
Okay, dinagoan translates as chocolate meat, but basically, the British have this thing called black pudding, which is like a blood sausage that they normally fry. Well, just imagine if you use those ingredients, add garlic and pepper, and make it into more of a stew consistency, then serve it with rice. That's dinagoan.
I've actually seen and smelled and not been brave enough to try. But
again, there are dishes in the Philippines that, as long as you don't think about the ingredients, they're delicious.
That sounds like something I've heard before.
There's
Okay, here comes GLC and Golini. Okay.
Golini's coming out. I absolutely love Golini last match.
I did too, and I'm sorry
Yeah,
I haven't
Golini
been
was
paying
good.
close enough attention. Is Hugo playing today?
Yeah, he is, and he's captain as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It worried me
Hugo's
him
come
not
back
playing
in,
those early
yeah.
games. I knew that it was just
Yeah.
because of the Euros and stuff, but us getting Golini in, I was worried that Hugo was going to leave this summer.
Yeah. But he's got one more year in his contract anyway, so I guess Golini is just a preparation. And if Golini does well enough, right, so I guess Golini will take over from Hugo. That's what I see. But the season is long, so there'll be matches to be spread around for both of them to prove their worth. But don't forget, if Golini does his 20-match quota, we have to buy him outright.
What was
That's
the
in
price
agreement.
on that? 15 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it's 15 or 13 million. Or is it 15 million euros or something like that? Or I don't know. But that doesn't include of his loan fees and all that. The loan fees is coming in first. That's the purchase fee. Purchase amount. Yeah.
Sorry, I've just been confused by your Twitter. Because you're Colin, but you call yourself Neil deGrasse Tottenham.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's sort of two jokes at the same time. I don't know. Neil deGrasse Tyson is the scientist guy. And then Neil Warnock, the football coach, he goes by Colin also. And so I kind of am just...
basically, I understand what you're saying, but just to look at it on the face of things is a little bit confusing.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
Colin.
confusing.
Not to anything, right? I think I've met you before on one of Will's Stewart THFC rant shows.
Oh yes, that was a
long time ago.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And that time, Will introduced you as Neil.
Yeah, and that's just because that's what my name is there on Twitter. I need to change that, or at least explain it better to people because it does create.
That's why I thought that was your brother or something like that at one time. Then after that, okay, that's you.
yeah, that's me.
Hoiberg is coming off for the GLC.
Okay.
That's not a terrible. I mean, that's not a terrible swap either. I wouldn't mind that happening in a game, depending on.
For a friendly, I would, and I want to see Gio getting match minutes because and Hugo's coming off as well.
I think Gio's getting ready to have a big season.
Scott M says that maybe I'm not.
Coming off the
jumped the gun.
I don't
they
know.
were up and putting up the shirts, and now it seems they are coming on. Okay, no, they're still coming on.
I don't know if this is just me and my deluded Tottenham self, but I'm really excited for next season.
I think it's not deluded.
Okay.
It's the optimism of youth.
I understand what Nuno is doing now. Nuno is bringing off Højbjerg, right? and he's trying to make Skip be the CDM and let GLC have a run. Okay, because when we were playing Højbjerg and Skippy, we were more defensive. Let's hope if he changes this, we become more attacking.
Still
With GLC on.
Still no Tanji. Still no Tanji in the game.
Still something to notice that the
he's
best
not even in
peer,
the squad, Colin.
the best peer in there's still
And Ndombele is not in the squad.
The
So
best
that's why there's a
player-
big question mark there.
the best peer is still not wearing an Arsenal jersey.
Yeah.
It's Pierre Luigi. Right now, the best peer on the field is Pierre Luigi Goyini, and before it was Pierre on the Højbjerg. Aubameyang is not the best peer on the field yet.
Oh no.
Oh, no,
Aubameyang, I think Aubameyang has lost it already.
No,
Yeah.
it's just gone. After signing that contract, he just got too comfortable for himself. He's already sorted for life with his money stuff, and he just decided that he's gonna get weird haircuts and play basketball.
And he's
Well,
not.
unfortunately, I can't do that myself. So
Weird haircuts.
I can get
Yeah.
weird haircuts,
Basketball.
but I don't want to because they look weird.
okay, yeah, Danny, you're the only one out of the four of us that can actually have weird haircuts. All of us,
I barely have any.
our haircuts have been.
The only weird haircut I can have is going bald.
No.
Same.
Mm.
I need to be doing what Jamie's doing. If I'm
2 more
if
years
I'm
of
being
supporting
honest with
Tottenham, and I'll be bald by then.
Yeah, no. As my hair gets longer, it's more apparent that it's only growing in two directions. That way, not that way.
you. Yeah.
you
But I get more
Eugene,
down here now.
now that's part of the reason why I'm also I start growing it, and then I keep trying to trim it and keep it in shape, and then I make a mistake and I have to shave the whole thing off. So I'm not.
My dad
If-
tried
Okay,
to trim me.
guys, do you know what will happen if, let's say, this Mind series? How many goals do we have to beat Arsenal to win it?
I don't think it's a tournament. Is it a tournament? Is there a trophy?
I think there's a trophy, right? They were saying.
No, I think
There
it's
is
just a
there is a trophy, but wasn't it 2-1 to Chelsea against Arsenal?
Yes.
2-2 we was, so we've got to win by 2 goals.
Okay,
Mhm.
interesting.
But
Is there
that would
extra time? What if we win by 1-0?
Chelsea
then
still wins it.
Chelsea would get it on goal difference.
Yeah.
No, but isn't
Goal
goal
scored.
difference subtract
Scored.
goal score? Because it
Yeah,
could end up
and
being
goal
goal
scored.
conceded, and then we have conceded
Okay,
less.
okay.
So then-
Oh,
Yeah, Son missed that one.
Sonny just about had that.
Come on, lads, let's win the first trophy in 20 years.
Yeah.
Or 8.
Yeah, but again, it's a plastic trophy because it's just
Yeah.
symbolic. It's not actually
we had to
meaningful.
beat them by 2 goals to win it. Yeah. I don't know. Leicester already won the Charity Shield last night. Yeah. So what do you think, guys? Yesterday, Leicester and M City. Do you think
Oh
M
my
City put
God.
out
I
a
didn't have a
weak-
chance. I
weak-
didn't have a
weak
chance to
Come on,
watch.
Leicester. Come on,
I just saw.
Leicester.
I just saw the result.
I'm so happy after
Were
yesterday.
were any of you gents able to view the match?
I was viewing
No,
it.
but
No,
it-
to tell you the truth,
it-
I wanted to watch the match, but somehow or another I missed it.
Daddy, I
Yeah.
missed a huge opportunity again.
Yeah, because you know why? Last night I was spending 2 hours talking to Mr. K.
How's Mr.
I
K
forgot the match
doing?
was on. Yeah, Mr. K is doing fine. He's doing
Good
fine.
dude.
Yeah.
Good dude.
I just
Oh
didn't
my
want to
God.
disturb him this weekend because Sundays and more or less is a family day for him.
Mm.
He's a good guy, Mr. K. I haven't got the
Yeah.
chance to talk to him lots of times, but the little bit I have interacted with him, he's really nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
Looks like Arsenal are making some changes.
It looks like we're making a change as well. Joe Roden is coming on finally, man. Joe Roden, I've been looking forward to
Ali
seeing him.
again.
Come on, lads.
Hmm.
We need 2 goals.
We need 2 goals, yeah. But you
2
need
goals in the
another-
next 15 or 16 minutes.
What happens if
I would
what happens
leap
if we
into the air.
what happens if we I know it's probably not gonna happen, but what happens if it ends up 2-1 to us?
Since
I don't
Arsenal will
know.
make changes, who are they going to bring
Probably
off?
We'll share the trophy with Chelsea.
Oh god. We're like the sharing FC. We shared it with Leyton Orient. Now we're gonna share it with Chelsea.
Yeah.
So we can
I'm
have
not
half
familiar with this
a
guy that just
we
came
can
on.
we can have half a trophy in our cabinet.
That's like when a kid wants something.
El Neni is coming on for Lakonga. So that
That's-
means they're becoming more first team.
Davison Sanchez
and-
was coming off.
And who is coming off for Lacazette? Who's coming on for Lacazette?
That it looked like maybe a youth player or someone they had signed this summer because I didn't recognize the name on him.
Lakonga's the new guy signed this season.
Yeah, but it wasn't. He was already starting, so it couldn't have been him because the player was coming on.
Came off, yeah. True.
Let's go Spurs.
Bellerin.
Sanchez is coming off, and Rodon is coming on. Okay, at least we see Rodon.
How long until Rodon gets a foul?
Get first team.
Oh my god! And Pepe has absolutely done Reguilon, and now there's a foul right outside the box for Arsenal. There's been more yellow cards in this friendly than any other friendly I've seen.
There's more yellow cards in this friendly than any game. Most of the games that we play.
Exactly, and it's a friendly. You know, most of these friendlies.
The thing is, we need to see things like this. You know, the steel and you know that animal kind of thing, right?
I agree.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the referees in friendly should not be trying to give yellow cards.
Yeah.
If anything, they should be trying to avoid giving yellow cards.
Yeah,
I can see that.
There's been a lot of games that I've actually seen like red card possibility challenge, and they go up to the player, calm down. There's a preseason friendly. I don't want to give out any cards.
Yeah. You see, this foul by Reguilon, right? It's supposed to be done because if you let him go, right, he'll be charging right into the penalty box, correct?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. If he takes it out on the outside there, right, it's not a penalty, and you have a chance to defend it.
Definitely. Yeah, that was absolutely.
And last season, right, it wouldn't happen. We would have let the player just run through.
Yeah, those tactical fouls like that are hugely important.
Yes, we need that. That's why I said. That's why. Remember, Daniel, you were saying the squad lacks the intelligence of what to do in a scenario.
They don't like the football intelligence. They just lack intelligence in general.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a lot of that is down to having such drastic managerial changes in the past, like 2 or 3 years, because we've had managers that ask such different things from the players that they're probably not 100% sure of themselves in certain situations anymore. Whereas
Skippy did well. Skippy did very well.
Like under Poch, they might know what Poch wanted them to do, but now we've had time with Mourinho where he's played a completely different game back to Nuno. I just think it'll take time before the players have that kind of second nature about them where they do things without really thinking and know where the best places on the pitch to be and best decisions to make.
That's very true, Colin. But the thing is, the problem is, right, you might find out in the end of the day, you have too many players who can't do that. That's when the manager will know that shit. We have to get rid of these players. You get what I'm saying? We can't keep them because no matter how I try to teach them or coach them, they don't do it.
Right. Yeah.
You
can have all the athletic ability in the world, but if you can't execute it during the game, then you're not worth it.
I'm actually something that's gonna get here in a few weeks. I ordered the Spurs 100 jersey.
Oh.
And I'm gonna replace it with the Juventus kit there.
I tell you what you should do. You should frame that Juventus thing with the signatures of Dybala and all that.
And
after that, keep it for another few years, right? And see what Dybala will sign it, right? And then maybe you can sign it. You can sell it on eBay or something for a good price.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell it now though because Dybala, there's a good chance that he might leave Juventus. You know, I already have Joao Cancelo on there. Signed, so he's already left. So there's big names in there.
Cancelo where has he gone to?
Man City.
Oh yeah, okay, Man City. Now he's an MCT player, right? So.
Yeah, it's like who haven't Man City?
When I met Dybala,
who hasn't gone to Man City?
When I met Dybala, I told him to join Tottenham, and all he did was laugh.
Yeah.
He just
laughed.
Why?
Because you know why? Paratici hasn't left yet. Hasn't joined Tottenham yet. Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much work we're doing within the Italian league that we've never really done business there before. I mean, this Paratici, if anything, has got us a lot of
start a fight.
Between who?
Yeah.
What minute are you?
No, it's true, Colin. Yeah, all of a sudden, all of our focus is all in Serie A. Maybe I understand to a certain point. Most of the clubs in Serie A are going bankrupt, so they need to sell their players as soon as possible.
That's
have you heard the sad thing about Inter Milan?
No,
going into liquidation and all that.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I did. Their owners. It had something to do with their owners and some Chinese law or something. I kind of had basic.
No, it's like this. When COVID happened, right? China stopped a lot of excessive spending, and the owners of Inter Milan, I think basically they are more like a development company, but they started buying. They had a lot of money to spend, so they went and bought Inter.
Oh, wait a minute! I've got a text alert.
What? Scott hasn't said anything. If there's a goal, Scott will tell us.
No,
Okay,
don't say anything. Don't say anything.
No. It might.
It might not be a goal.
I don't know because it's not been confirmed on more than one app. Ironically, I'm not watching the match, and I might be the first one to hear about
a goal.
Oh, there could be one here. Giovanni is also running through. Yes, Son in the penalty spot. Plays it back to Son. Oh, it's out.
What happened to that?
He waited way too long to put the ball
on the app.
Okay, the app I'm using is SofaScore.
Oh, SofaScore is usually ahead of everybody. Yeah, that's probably correct. Something must have happened. I turned off notifications from SofaScore.
Oh, goal, Son.
Okay, you were saying.
Come on, Sonny. Yes, come on.
Hey, I stay with the legitimate sources, and I get the first news.
Yeah,
one more. Come on. We need one more. One more. Come on.
At very least, we can say that we started. We started things with a
nice one, Sonny. Let's have another one.
Okay, all we can say is let's not start bragging. We've still got 10 minutes to go.
It looks like it was Tanganga that got
watch along, right? And Spurs keep winning, right? That means we can't stop the watch along.
Yeah. So as usual, we're going to go to 3 hours. Yeah.
No, we're going to go past 3 hours.
I'm going to get my Tottenham.
Guys, there's one thing too, when the season starts, there's one thing I'm going to talk about on Spursvision is, right, all our stupid, superstitious ways of we do it, before the match starts, what you're going to eat, how you're going to comb your hair, how you're going to sit.
No, right? with me, sometimes it's literally, when I was living in London, of course I have an opportunity to go to all the games and everything like that, but if I go to a game or if I try to watch it live in some way, then we don't do so well. So I end up pacing about and trying to avoid hearing too much of the score of game. I mean, there was one time I was walking up my high street and we was like, oh yes, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. And then on the way back, it was like, oh no, it's 3-1. Oh no, it's 3-2. Oh no, it's 3-3. Oh, it's 4-3. What's happening?
5-3 MU, right? That was one of those matches.
Are fun.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm a church boy, so I shouldn't even be superstitious.
No, but I think, Colin, you understand what I'm saying? A lot of fans go through that kind of a superstitious routine before a match, Yeah. So that's why I'm telling Jamie now. If every watch along we do and we win, right, that means we cannot stop doing the watch alongs.
What scarf is that? That's not the proper Spurs colours.
You mean it's
blue and white?
No, the type of blue it is.
It's almost like a Chelsea blue.
That's third party. That's third party. That's not official merchandise.
I don't buy from Daniel Levy.
We don't buy official merchandise nowadays. You don't give money to Levy.
Jamie, I don't buy from Daniel Levy.
Okay, well, I've got a scarf in my cupboard which was from the last time I went to the UK in 2017 when we was playing at Wembley, and I went to see it was 1-1 against West Ham.
Oh,
the stupid thing is, it's like even then I was mid-40s. My dad took me, and it was like I was a little boy, Christmas Day all over again. It was like,
let's go off, Jamie. You were like, sure, Dad.
Not quite like that. Not quite like that. What the Kane? You can't see it properly, but the Kane European Champion shirt, he got that, and I bought like a duckbill hat with a little emblem and a scarf, and he paid for that as an extra gift. So I don't know. It sounds a bit sad. Basically, I think it's the fact that it's the first time he'd seen me and my wife, and he wanted to spoil us that Christmas. And unfortunately, because of circumstances, especially because of the pandemic, we've not been able to go back yet.
I know you've been telling me.
So,
yeah.
But don't worry, brother. Time will come once everything settles out.
Yeah, my parents aren't getting any younger though.
No, I understand that completely, man.
But
Fingers crossed for you that everything gets opened up soon, bro.
Yeah,
sorry.
Nor is my bank balance getting.
But the thing is, like,
phenomenal today.
Yeah, Tengenga, he's the one who actually he did the assist to Son. Yeah, Wings is coming on now. And for Skippy.
Tottenham needs a goal. Put on Wings.
Scott's got his tongue firmly in his cheek.
Oh, but Dane, here comes Dane from the lane, baby.
Imagine.
Oh, Scarlett's coming on. All right.
Oh, for Son, man, we need a goal. We need a goal.
Maybe Scarlett will do it. What will you say then?
Yeah. What if Wink scores? What if Wink scores?
Well, then I'll shut up forever and I'll say,
"Come on, Colin. This is just a preseason friendly, right?"
But something I gotta say is that goal that Harry Wink scored in the Europa League was pure luck.
It's against Arsenal,
Pure
so it just
luck.
makes any match against them has
It
some.
doesn't matter, right? Yeah.
True, and any player can do anything against Arsenal. You know what I mean? And the derby form goes out the window. So maybe Winksy will have a great game.
Yeah. I think Son is being rested, and maybe give Scarlett a chance to prove himself. Yeah.
Oh. See, Lucas Moura, he's just so silky with the ball. He's so underrated.
Until he dribbles into 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, but he has the ability. If he
definitely. If his brain is just a tiny bit better, he would be one hell of a
Maybe
player.
that's the coaching thing. Oh, Scarlett's got the ball. No, lost it.
I know. He looked like he was clean through there. I was excited.
Yeah. No, but sometimes it could be just sometimes it's the coaching thing. Yeah, last season, what Moura used to do, right? He goes up against 3 players, right? But when you look left, right, and behind him, right, there's nobody supporting him. So the chances of one guy going against 3, right, for you to lose the ball is so
guys,
high.
listen to Daniel. He's given us an early warning.
Yeah.
Oh, so you already know something we don't, Jamie.
No. There's
Jamie's
no goal.
laughing there.
I'm not saying something I know. Just listen to Daniel. Listen to Daniel.
And then
it went across the goal.
Yeah, so we extremely got lucky there. I could have sworn it was going to be a goal.
Reguilon just got dispossessed like he was nobody.
He is nobody.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah.
Saka couldn't
Yeah,
score.
again, I'm sure this is that you 3 just reacted to the same moment, just in slightly staggered time.
Yeah.
Has Saka been playing the whole match?
Saka, I think they just brought him on.
Yeah, they did, if I'm not mistaken. He was one in that last group of substitutions.
He hasn't looked too bright. I mean, maybe the thing that happened in the final.
I'm hoping it's not the. I'm hoping it's not the kiss of death. I'm going to get
injured.
Tanganga's injured. No, he's not.
Yes.
I'm going to get my Tottenham scarf because the AC is making me cold.
Good problem to have. That's like a first world problem there, Jamie.
Right now in my camera angle, right now at the time that I'm at, Tanganga's up and running.
It's offside? No. Yeah. If there was VAR, the goal would have stood.
The thing is that the Arsenal stream is just replaying how he was offside and like it's a horrible decision by the ref.
Oh my god, I made the mistake of watching our Chelsea game. The only stream I could find for that was through like a Chelsea fan, Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
They were so biased.
That was
it was
biased.
Terrible.
The thing is, over here in Florida, when the US is playing against
Colin,
Mexico,
to tell the truth, for the first 60 minutes we were terrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We were terrible, right?
But if you listen to the announcers, they would have you believe that we had Kane in our strongest 11 out on the field. You know what I mean? We weren't.
Yeah.
Hey Jamie, that is a beautiful scarf, my man.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but it's an official one. So when we still had the.
Dan, he's still
being.
The
lane.
Dane
from the lane.
Handball.
From 2017.
You were there for the final match at the lane.
Yeah, right. I was not that lucky. I just bought the merchandise.
I was gonna say that would have been quite the experience. I never got to visit White Hart Lane, and that makes me incredibly sad.
Yeah, same here. I wish I would have, but I did visit the new stadium.
Most probably, if I visited White Hart Lane when I was very young, I can't even remember it now.
I went to London to see a game at the new stadium, and then something with one of the cups, a cup game got rearranged, and
then you missed it.
Yeah, and then so they had to move, and my trip had already been planned, and we were already, you know what I mean, and so it got pushed back. So I think it was because it was actually the Wembley year, and Palace had made it through to like the final of one of the cups or something, and that game was played at Wembley, and yeah, it wasn't good. It was not a good thing. But I have tickets to go back. I was actually supposed to have already gone back to London, but then the pandemic happened, and so now I'm waiting for same kind of like Jamie. I'm waiting for travel restrictions to ease up, and then I'm gonna take me a trip.
Yeah.
But have you noticed that a lot of countries the infection rates are going up again?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just waiting until they tell me that I need another shot. I'm okay. Where do I go get it? I don't.
Have you done your 2 shots?
I'm not.
I have, yep. And
we might need another, you know.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Either way, some countries are actually starting that anyway. Some countries are already talking about lining up the booster jab.
And the reason why I'm not like huge on the vaccine, I'm not like excited about it's just because it sort of sketches me out that, you know, there's still all this info we don't have about the mRNA vaccines. But I also want to get back to life. I know there's going to be some kind of vaccine passport in the future where they don't let you do things.
We already have it here now in Malaysia. It's not a passport or something like that. It's just like a certification to show that you already have 2 jabs. So let's say if you want to go dine in a restaurant, right? Let's say you go with your wife and both of you have got jabs and you show it, and then you can have dine in a restaurant, okay? But if your kid 17 or 18 or above hasn't had the jabs, they can't go. You see? But the problem, right, there's a very big misconception now that once you get your jab, everything's okay. You don't have to follow the SOPs. You don't have to wear a mask.
It's protection, not prevention.
Yes, that's the biggest problem, right? At the moment, even the vaccine is not a protection. It's just a prevention.
Yeah, and it just to make the symptoms not so severe whenever, you know what I mean, whenever if you do get it. And Dan, where you're at in Florida, there cases are particularly high there.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It's actually been quite it's actually been in Florida. It's actually been good, to be honest.
Cool, good. Glad to hear.
I haven't really known that much people with COVID. I've only known 2 people over here.
Yeah,
and I know a lot of people over there.
It's 3 minutes at a time in a friendly game. So
come on, 1 goal.
Come
one goal.
Come on, yeah.
Balotelli, Aguero.
It's too bad we don't have Sissoko on the field so that we can recreate that Champions League semifinal
scenario.
Yeah, I actually have a video on my YouTube channel.
Go ahead, Colin.
I was going to say I had a video from a pub when I was watching that match, and it's up on my YouTube channel. The last maybe like 10 seconds of the game, and I was real drunk, and I said, you can hear me going, "What if we scored in like these last 10 seconds?" And then we did, and everyone jumps and screams, and it's a fun video. You can find it on my YouTube channel. But.
Okay, we're going to have a look at it later. No, I'm saying Tanganga is injured, right? I guess his lone move is out.
Maybe that was going out on loan. Was that planned? Maybe that was like Nuno was like, Tanganga, come on, do a little bit of diving. Yeah.
Pretend to be injured,
I think Tanganga wanted to go, didn't he? But I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that.
I think Tanganga should be starting more, personally. Same thing with Joe Roden. There's just young players that need to be getting more games.
Okay, we got a free kick outside the box, right?
Maybe if Hill
if we score this, right, then we win the cup. Our first cup of the season.
Come on, lads.
We team
We
Brian
haven't scored a
Hill
free
in there.
kick. Oh god, look who's taking it. Moon boots.
Have you noticed the more excited that Danny gets, the more British he sounds? It's like, come on, you guys, right, lovely,
in scenarios like this, right, we need a Ward-Prowse or a Damsgaard.
Yes, man.
Yes.
I am a big fan of Ward-Prowse.
I think Brian Hill will be that player for us whenever he gets.
Hopefully.
Did you see the shot that he took in the Olympic final?
Yeah, I saw that.
Right off the rifle off the cross.
There's no use to Daniel. You don't hit the post to win.
Retire! Oh my god. That literally hit the crossbar.
Again, how many times did we hit the crossbar today?
No. Eric Dyer. Oh my god.
Graze it.
I've seen it.
It didn't
look like there was
0 and not win the cup. Yeah.
I feel like goalkeeper would have had that covered though.
No,
Grazed it.
Reynolds.
Grazed the top of the crossbar. No, to tell the truth, Eric Dyer can take good free kicks, right? But the problem is that last season, most of the time, Harry Kane stood up and said that he wanted it, so
All right, we've lost.
he never had a chance. Yeah,
Wait,
1-0.
Yep, it's over.
No, we won, but we didn't win the cup. So, and that's it, right? Scott M says that's it. Thanks, Scott. Right.
We've gone.
Eric,
imagine if Eric Dyer scores that to win us the.
And he would start every game for the rest of the season, probably. So.
Well, I'm actually getting scared. Eric Dyer's looking like he's going to be a repeat of what happened last season. Could be a partnership of Romero and Eric Dyer.
I've said before, right? New manager comes in, everybody gets a clean slate, and let's see who gets on the good side of the manager to, how would you say it, right? To be carry on in the team. Guys, most of us have watched the match, except for Jamie.
Yeah, but I knew the score first.
Yes, I know. Yes, holding on to his principles, and he knew the score first. So, what do you think about this match today? Since we are here, maybe we can just do a post-match review on the match. Let's start with Daniel first. So, Daniel, what do you think?
I thought it was a typical preseason match, but not as typical because of the factor that it's a North London derby. It wasn't as dirty as a North London derby, but it was more dirty than a typical friendly. It was a good game to watch. There was a lot of chances that both teams missed. We had the few wide open misses that Dele Alli had, and then we had a few that Aubameyang missed. You know, chances like that. That obviously it's like you just wonder if it would have gone in, the scoreline would have changed. But also Arsenal had those chances, so if they would have scored, it would have been a little bit more of a level game. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was very entertaining, and it made it even better. The fact that I wasn't watching it alone. Thank you, Eugene, so much for inviting me on the stream today. And come on, you Spurs.
Yeah, and Colin, I know you came in quite late the second half, and I guess you came in at the right time where the goal was scored, right? Because first half turned out more like Arsenal was dominating us.
I was afraid of that. I was going to ask you guys how the first half went, but that tells me all I need to know right there. Sadly,
Arsenal didn't dominate us that much in the first half.
More or less, you know, we weren't in control of the ball.
It was pretty even. I can get you the stats on the first half to see which team was dominating possession.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the second half, Colin?
Well, I thought that our play was okay. You can tell that it's still preseason, but with the season starting so soon, I would like to see the team a little more put together and looking like they have a little more of an idea of what they would like to be doing in attack and in transition from defense to attack. I was also concerned that we didn't see Tanji at all and have yet to see Tanji at all. He's like our record signing as a club, and he's one of the only players that we have that can really break the lines and really help progress that ball forward from defense into attack. Without him or a player that can do that, we're really going to struggle. We've used Sissoko for that in the past. But we need a player that with that skill set. And I don't know what the deal with Ndombele is. I don't know if he's going to be sold, used as a make weight in some kind of a transfer. I know that was brought up last season. But I just would like to see the team looking a lot more polished and finished than it is now with such a short time until the season starts. I'm a little worried, especially for that first game against City.
Yeah, same here too. For me, that's quite simple, right? I think Arsenal put up quite a strong team in the first half. More or less, most of their first teamers are going to be there. That's going to start was playing, right? Because don't forget, they're having a Friday match against Brentford. So their match is coming up faster than ours. We got another 2 days before our match, which is on Sunday. We did quite well to hold them off because in the first half, we didn't have exactly our first team in line, but we still was able to hold them off. And in the end of the day, when things started to change, of course, the goal came in quite a bit later in the match. And of course, players starts to change and all that. Like you said, we still need to find what I call the cohesiveness in the team, the gel that needs to bind the players together to know what they need to do. Okay, and what Colin's been saying is, where is Ndombele, right? We're already going to start the season in let's say in a week's time, right? Because today is Sunday, our next match is actually on Sunday too. In a week's time, we're starting our first game against M City, and we don't even have Ndombele around. And of course, not to say I don't think we'll be able to even have Romero playing, because he just came in. He has to do his quarantine. Then after that, he needs to.
Well, I don't think he has to do his quarantine now.
Yeah, he doesn't. He was he's
because
had the
he was already
single
quarantined.
dose jabs. I guess
Oh.
maybe Johnson.
And yeah, because there would be no point. He was already at the Tottenham Hotspur training ground with Lo Celso and with
No, I mean he's doing his quarantine. His quarantine period most probably will be over faster than Kane's, but whether he's ready to be put in that first team to play alongside the defense that we have. Don't forget, Sanchez is still there, Dyer is still there. Unless he starts something like with like now we see the back four that we play, right, in most of all our friendlies, it's the four at the back, right? Okay, I'm not sure whether this four at the back is just a training part to get the defenders to know each other, to acclimatize to what Nuno wants to do, or maybe when we play against City, will he change it to three at the back and play with the wingers on the left and right?
It is tree at the back because we have Dyer. He's a bit of a tree.
Yeah, I understand that. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, in the end of the day, when Romero comes in, right, he will still need time to have an understanding between Sanchez, Dyer, and Rodon. And for me, what I see, if you're talking about language issues, right?
Sanchez, Dyer, and Rodon. What about Romero?
No, that's not, Romero's on the side. I'm saying, who is Romero going to join up with? He might join up with Sanchez first because Sanchez speaks Spanish, right? And maybe, let's say, Dyer. Does Dyer speak Spanish? He might.
Portuguese, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he speaks any actually.
Yeah.
He played in Lisbon.
Yeah,
he speaks,
I know he speaks Portuguese, but does he speak Spanish is another thing.
I would guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing
Portuguese
is that
is very similar to Spanish.
Yeah. So he might play with Dyer. So, but I don't think Romero will play together with Rodon because there will be a communication problem there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing now. And of course now Jefford is injured. That brings another dimension to our defense. But don't forget, if we do get Tomiyasu, correct? Yeah. If we do get Tomiyasu coming in, but don't forget, if Tomiyasu come in, he can't come in straight away. He's after the Olympics. He still needs to go through his protocols and all that, to go through all the COVID protocols, right? Yeah. And Daniel, yes, what are you gonna say?
Do you think we're gonna if we're gonna get another center back, do you think we're gonna base it on him being able to speak Spanish?
That's another question that we're not sure yet, you see. But Golini has quite a good command of English, correct?
Yeah,
and Golini used to play with Romero in Atalanta. So maybe Golini might be the one being the translator in between the three of them or four of them at the back. You get what I'm saying now? But the problem is that we are still not sure yet because we have not seen a video where Romero speaks. For all you know, Romero speaks perfect English.
We have seen a video where he speaks.
But does he speak perfect English? Or he's
no,
he
didn't speak English, he speaks Spanish.
Yeah, Come On You Spurs was pretty...
He had captions them. He said,
so that means,
come on, you Spurs.
Okay. So that means there's going to be some...
That sounded more Irish than Spanish. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah. So since now that this friendly match is gone and passed, right? The next focus will be against M City, which is the next match coming up in Sunday. So now what we have to sit down and start to figure out defense, how they're going to do it, right? All the way through midfield. With midfield there, if you play Højbjerg and Skippy, right, it looks very solid. But there's one thing lacking, no forward movement going in front to be more attacking. So whether that will change, you see, right? When they brought on GLC, okay, somehow or another the dimension of the game changed a bit. It turned out to be a bit more attacking, then Skippy became more holding, right? Which I see Skippy does a very good job in that position because he will go in for the tackles, okay? He will be the steal. So that means if we have Højbjerg and Skippy there, and to tell the truth, it's a good combination because we can't play all the players all the time. That will burn them out. So it could be a rotation thing going between them. Each gets 60, 45 minutes, 60, 45 minutes coming back and off.
Oliver will be good for the American market because we can find a peanut butter sponsor. It'll be, hey, Skippy.
Yeah, Skippy. You like
Tottenham
chunky?
I am.
Do you like
chunky.
chunky?
I am
Yeah.
chunky.
Do you like chunky? No.
My favorite is Peter Pan. Peter Pan chunky.
You know that could be the problem in Ndombele, right? Too much.
Yeah, that's that's why I haven't Ndombele. My Ndombele has been created by all that peanut butter.
Yeah.
I
And
just
Jamie,
Yeah.
you're having lightning right outside the window.
No, I'm not having
That's-
lightning. It's my light. It's flickering.
I'm having lightning though, and it's really, really bad outside.
I know I can hear thundering sound. That's why I thought it was from Jamie. No, it's coming from
'cause
you.
It's
Oh, okay,
actually
all right.
really bad as well. Like there's lightning right
Yeah.
next to me and stuff. I
Yeah.
can literally see the lightning.
Yeah.
But I put
Okay.
a link in the private chat to another meme.
Another
I saw
meme,
that.
okay.
That was actually really funny. That was good.
So, but okay, so, guys, after seeing this match today, what do you think is more or less going to be our lineup against M City? Let's go to the kid first.
All right, it's a bit of an interesting. Obviously, Hugh Lloris, I think, is going to have to start. The question is going to be right backs. I think it could be Doherty because of Nuno's favoritism towards him. But if it is Doherty, I want to see more of a attacking wing backs instead of a defensive wing backs because that's what Doherty strives in. So I'm going to say Doherty right back. Romero, I do think he's going to start. I think he's going to make it back in time. And then I'm also thinking that Davinson Sanchez is going to start. Honestly, I think I might choose that. Eric Dyer. I just think that Nuno Espirito Santos has favoritism towards him, and that's how it's gonna. I think we're gonna see a repeat of Jose Mourinho. Hopefully, a better version, but that's how I think it's gonna play out. And then I think Reguilon has to play. I don't think Ben Davies is ever gonna start again. Before Reguilon, in the middle, Højbjerg and Skip, and then I want to see a Ndombele back. It could be because he hasn't come back because he's had a kid and stuff, but he has to come back now. And then up top, Son, striker, maybe Lucas Moura on the right and Bergwijn on the left.
Oh, Wayne is back in the stream. Thanks, Wayne. Oh, the score was 1-0 to Spurs. Yeah, Scott M. told you. And this is what Scott M says right before we get to Jamie on the lineup. Scott M says he will see more or less Lloris, Doherty, Romero, Dyer, and Reguilon, which is what more or less what Daniel said. Then of course you have Højbjerg and Skippy, Dele, Bergwijn, Son, and Moura. So I guess more or less that looks quite. If you're playing a 4-3-3, if I'm not mistaken, right? 4-3-3 in that way, or maybe a 4-2-3-1. That's what 4-3-2-1. Yeah, unless Son, I don't know whether Son will be the spearhead of the attack, but let's see how it goes. Right, Jamie, what do you think?
I think I'm not going to disagree, but also let's see what happens before match day if we make any lastminute.com signings and they are able to be in the team. The likelihood is that what's been said so far is going to be what happens against Man City, because if we do sign anyone else in the interim, the protocols are going to be such that they won't be able to play in time, be match ready in time, either because of COVID, because of fitness, or because of training.
Yeah. And at the same time, I'd like to do a shout out to the people in the comments, right? Like
Spurs
Scott M.
Web stole my tweet.
And Scott M has been with us throughout this watch along. Thanks a lot, Scott. Right? Somehow or another, my first watch along, which was more or less forced into us while we were doing the stream. But we might continue the next time, right? And I'd like to say a good big up to Wayne Bonner. Wayne Bonner is always supporting us. And Adam, thanks for your support too. Right? For me, it's more or less I would agree to Scott M's lineup that we have. Right, but more or less depending on how we play, are we going to still play the 4-3-3 or the lineup? If we go three at the back and with the right backs or as right wingers and all that, then it might change a different dimension. Don't forget we're playing M City, but of course against M City we have a scenario where M City now they did lose to Leicester in the Charity Shield yesterday.
Come on, Leicester.
Yesterday. So because playing against Leicester, and what Pep came out to say that he's got his injuries and all that going on. So that means most probably we won't be facing actually a full strength M City team. Don't forget what happened last season. M City struggled for the first third of the season because they had the understanding and cohesiveness of what Pep wanted them to do, because they know that Aguero were more or less not going to be involved that much because of his injuries and all that. By the time they got the understanding in, they were actually quite unbeatable, right? After the first third of the season, and that's when they went on their run. 21 wins, right?
Okay,
21 wins.
sorry.
Yeah.
I can hear this bumping. Is someone like typing or beating on the desk or something?
It's thunder from Daniel's side. Yeah, right.
It literally sounds like when one of my, because of the headphones, when one of my it's like that. But it's when one of my students is typing on the desk, and it comes straight into my ear. So it is him.
Yeah. Daniel's kicking the table. He's tapping his foot and he's kicking the table.
Nervous energy. Okay.
Adam, we've been streaming for a long time, because usually do a 3-hour stream when there are more guests around and panelists. But today, because of the match, a lot of them left and to watch the match. And we went through we from doing a show, we went into a watch along, and now we've reached our 3rd hour. That's usually how long our stream takes, and maybe we'll just go on for another 10-15 minutes, and most probably we'll call it a day. And thanks for the support, guys.
Have you guys seen have you guys seen the queue to get into the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium
today?
No. It's been huge.
No, I think because the queue was created because more or less, the COVID protocols had to be in place for people to go in. So that's why you get such a long queue. I guess every game that's going to start now with all the fans coming back, right, will have this type of problems, because the SOPs and protocols and all the safety scenarios that has to be taken for people to step back in. There is some news going around that most probably you have to be double dosed before you're allowed to go back into the stadium. So vaccine passports and all that, vaccine certificates and all that. So it's the new new way of doing things to watch a football match.
The new normal.
The new normal to watch a football match. Yep. And thanks, Chris. Thanks for your support. All right.
Let's hope beating Arsenal becomes the new normal.
Yes.
It is the normal.
Yeah.
Well, it's only been the new normal recently. We didn't have a St Totteringham's Day last season. Even if we didn't get a decent position in the league, we still finished ahead of them.
Yeah. To us, in the end of the day, as Spurs fans, right, we have to be above them. That's all, right? That's all. We just have to be above them.
That needs to be our baseline.
Yeah.
The bottom level is going under them.
Yeah, we have to be above them. So at least there's, I don't want to say that word again. The word that Jamie said, right? We need to be above them. Yeah, you said the St. Totteringham's Day. Yeah.
Yes. St. Totteringham's
I don't say it. Yeah, St. Totteringham's Day. Yeah. Never like that word. So let's hope that we'll always be above them. And Chris, I popped into AFTV. They were crying. They always will be crying.
Are they still live? I might put like a super chat to make them
cry more.
Yeah.
I think they were doing a live watch along. I'm sure they were doing a live watch along, right? AFTV.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were doing a live watch along.
Yeah. I was about to
the last match against Leicester in the season. That was my most favorite one. Seeing their faces change.
And the two
we'll be above you.
And there are two individuals. One will be doing his nut, and the other one will be telling me in no uncertain terms to shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put. Oh, it has to be. It's the chat is subscribers mode only.
Yeah. No, now they're smart. They've come up with this subscribers mode only chat, right? And so
you can put a super chat even without the subscribers only.
No, you pay for it. Yeah, you can put a super chat. You pay for it. They'll take your money, right? Right. And somebody will say it's boring.
What should I?
Nah, don't. Don't go and disturb them when they're down, right? We must play
My allowance
the.
came in last month.
You could just say starting as you mean to go on. I see.
Yeah. Now, for me, is that we have to be humble, right? We need to have good karma. Okay, so along the way, we at least negate all the bad karma that Levy has put onto the club, right? At least the fans give the club good karma. When people are down, we don't step on them. We might just have a bit of a haha. That's all.
I'm just gonna put North London is Ben White.
Yeah, Ben White. Yeah. No, you should put North London is Ben Lily White.
A little bit too much.
That will showcase the.
But put Lily in parentheses.
Yeah.
I think it might be too much letters because I'm gonna do a $2 one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. North.
You put N, not North. Put N London, right? Is B Lily White.
N London.
Yeah.
Is
B.
Ben. No, because it's gonna be Ben White. For like
Ben Lily White. Yeah. Ben Lily in the back bracket White. My God, we're teaching the kid to go and antagonize people.
No. It should be Ben, and then in quote marks White.
All right, but I want to put some. I'm gonna put like headphones emojis to trigger Ty.
Hi, Mr. K. You like to hop on? We're still doing the show. You can come out and have a chat with us, right, Mr. K?
It will just be a wrap up because it is quite
more or
late.
less. If you, I don't know, if Mr. K comes on, there are things to talk about. We'll continue. I'm okay.
Okay, it's 11:15 here in Manila. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Have you had your dinner yet, Jamie?
I had some munchies. Only limited food at the moment. So.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, Mr. K. Thanks for joining. Are you coming on? Yeah. We did a watch along today, Mr. K. Somehow or another, it's not we did a watch along. We started the stream, and somehow or another, the watch along came along.
And half our panelists went to watch along elsewhere.
Went to watch along elsewhere. Yeah, but at least we still got two guests with us in the watch along, right?
All right, so I need to take out two more. What I'm gonna put is North London is Ben White. Ty's 50 mil. Ty's headphones were worth more.
Oh. I don't know. Right, it's up to you. Right, we can give you a few more ideas if you want. Yeah.
Aaron Dubs just said, "Hey lads, AFTV is in full meltdown mode."
Yeah, yes. Aaron, I'm about to put a super chat in there to put them even more meltdown.
Yeah. No, Alan. Daniel's trying to antagonize them more with a super chat.
I'm gonna have to put £5.
Oh, then he'll put £5. He says.
Yeah, because it doesn't allow me to put enough.
Super chats is based on how many words you write in, right? The more words you write in, the more you pay. Something.
You could write more words in a normal comment than in a super chat, which is something I don't understand.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know, because I think you put in more words, you're gonna pay more.
It gives you a certain amount, so it already gives you the certain amount that you have to pay.
Yeah.
You can't just put a super chat for £1, for 1 cent, and then.
Yeah. No, Chris is saying what? Your kid is triggered by this what? Triggering Thai.
Triggering Thai.
Yeah. And what does Aaron says? I gotta admit, I rubbed it into the AFTV. I couldn't resist. Okay, that means Aaron has been doing that already for some time, trying to go and antagonize the AFTV guys. Yeah, I know. Since we won, so somehow or another we do have a bit of.
All right, I put in the super chat. Let's see how they react.
Okay, let's see how they react. Yeah, will they read it out?
I
don't know. But the thing, if it's a super chat, but the thing is the comments are coming so thick and fast.
No, but they don't read all their comments. They only read super chats.
Okay, all right. It's on there now.
Yeah. So are they reading out?
I don't know. I've got it on silent because otherwise you can hear it on our broadcast.
Yeah. No, I don't even watch AFTV. unless something comes up.
He's reading it.
He's reading it. And what is he saying? And what's Mr. K saying? Mr. K saying, got to visit
he didn't
the
read the
bathroom.
Thai physical part. He didn't want to trigger Thai even more.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're rubbing it in.
Did you see the when Will THFC put in a secret chat and Ty just?
I know. Yeah, Ty read it out, and Lee was the one who got it right. Yeah, I know. Chris saying to Aaron, Ty's been triggered. BRB going to check out AATV. Okay, be right back. Okay, Chris. You could just send a message into Ty too. All right. That's Wayne Bonner saying hi to Mr. K. And let's see. Ty's reaction. Oh, so what was the reaction? Oh, they're laughing. Okay.
He was just like, Robbie was just like, oh, you're funny.
But look at Ty now. He's like.
The Arsenal fans crying again? Wayne Bonner is saying. I don't know. But sometimes when people cry, right, we have to be more sympathetic to them, right? They do
Jamie.
They do have quite a bad team.
They can always come to support Tottenham.
Yeah, they always can jump over to this side, right? Wayne Bonner, they are flipping out. It's hysterical. I don't know. Most probably I'll go back and watch it later and see how they're flipping out, right? After being beaten by.
They're not going. I think we missed most of the meltdown. Right now, they just seem to be sort of quietly bemused, like this is happening again.
Yeah, lost to Spurs again. But like I saying, how would I say? I don't think Colin will be coming back on again. He disappeared, right? All of a sudden.
Maybe something happened.
Yeah.
His mom made him pancakes. I would leave.
To go for breakfast or something. Colin, I would just like to say, let me see what Alan's saying. AFTV whining. What?
Are whining that our goal is outside.
Whinging.
They're so.
To tell the truth, right? How do you spell whining? W-H-I-N.
No. Whinging is a UK term.
Yeah, Romero's already on the pitch.
To whinge is like whining. It's just another.
I understand. But how do you spell whining?
With an E, not a G.
Yes. So it's WHINENING.
Whining. Yes, whining.
Right.
I'm not sure. I'm going to check because
you got to whining.
Whinging. I know the whinging. Yeah, whining and whinging. What's the difference between whining and whinging? Actually, it's the same, but just spelled differently. You got to ask the English teacher here.
No, whining is WHINING, but which is a long, high-pitched cry or sound, or
WHIN. WHINING. Yeah. Okay, whining. Okay.
Right. Making. So I think whinging is more saying things in a negative tone. Whining can just be a sound.
Okay. That's what Aaron is saying.
I have to go.
Okay. All right. Thanks for coming on, Daniel. Do you just want to do a shout out for your channel and what programs are coming out? Don't forget the World Spurs Tour. What have you planned for World Spurs Tour?
On Wednesday. I'm planning on bringing Canadians on. So it's gonna be interesting.
Timing and all that. Let us know.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same time as the last one. Yeah, guys, make sure you check out
11 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern time, and that means it's 11
a.m. What day of the week?
Wednesday.
That means Thursday morning for us. Jamie.
I'm coming back on Wednesday morning, so I definitely should be good for that. Because right now I'm packing my bags to go to Orlando.
Yeah, he's going for a holiday.
Yeah, so we're not gonna have the Monday podcast. That's another thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What are you gonna do in Orlando?
What?
You're just going to Universal, that's all?
Yeah, it's to celebrate my little cousin's birthday.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good. Have a good holidays.
Try and do a podcast from one of the roller coasters.
yeah. No.
This is how Arsenal season is going to go.
Have you changed your channel name yet?
Yes. What I trying to do is the one that was Yid Kid Live. I changed that one to Dan THFC. Okay. And I'm trying to get that channel to grow more because that's where I'm actually monetized to do live streams. So that would be the better channel to have. So I'm waiting for that channel to get more subscribers, and then officially I'll move on to that channel for sure. So I can start doing the live streams live on that channel. So it'll be less complicated for everybody. But you guys can find me at Dan THFC on YouTube, and I have my podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and Google Podcasts. I also have Twitter and on Instagram. If you want to contact me, the way to go is usually Twitter. But thank you so much, Eugene, for having me on.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on the show today and supporting us on the watch along our first watch along. Thanks a lot, Daniel.
Another thing I must say is that everybody make sure you subscribe to Spursuation. You're so close to 100 subscribers. You guys need to do it. They're putting out quality content for you guys. The only way you can repay them is to click that red button. We don't like the color red around here. Make it white and blue. They deserve it.
Just think about doing a pre-recorded podcast on the roller coaster that you can release on your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go do it.
Romero.
Yeah, the pre-season review. Will it be a roller coaster or a ghost train?
This is what it's like to support Tottenham. Woo!
Yeah, up and down. Yes, Adam.
All right, guys.
Okay, Daniel. Thanks for coming on.
Enjoy Orlando.
Yeah. Enjoy your holidays. All right. Okay, Daniel is gone.
Daniel?
Me and you. Daniel has gone.
Yep.
Okay, Daniel has gone. Okay, not done. How would you say? So, Jamie, somehow or other, the viewers are getting more instead of getting less after Daniel has gone. But just to tell the viewers,
because people want to crow even over a pre-season.
Yeah. No, it's a fun thing. But we've more or less got 10 viewers at the moment. Just to say thank you for watching us and thank you for supporting us.
And all those that are going to watch later.
Yeah, and for all those who have not watched and will watch the recorded version of this, please subscribe. Please like the video. We are doing this. We're very new. And I very seldom remember to say this, right? To ask people to subscribe. But sooner or later, we do grow bigger. We will get more exposure because I'm doing this channel more of a different way to be more to get the emotional side of the fans and to have an intellectual conversation with the fans to see what we actually can do for the club. All right, guys. Thanks for all your support. Aaron, Chris, Adam. Who else do we have? Scott M, Wayne Bonner. Right. Let me see if I can do all the shout outs to the guys and Mr. K. I guess who else has been,
and wherever Mr. Daigle and
yes,
Bobby and all our guys that were on earlier.
Yeah, all the guys. All thanks for your support. And as I've been saying before, the new season is starting in a week's time. Most probably our show will still be on Sunday, and I will do some adjustments, or more or less we might end up doing a watch along again for the Tottenham City match. Okay, guys, come in, you Spurs. Take care, be safe, all right, and see you next time.
Good morning.